1,500 chat messages in the last month. Lowballing. Gotta get that number up to like 300k. King. All right, fine. We'll play more Outer Wilds. Fine. Oh my god. Yo, great outdo. Hey, Fox. Oh my gosh. Hello. Minecraft. I thought this was a New Vegas Zelda channel. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. Oh my god. I just got back from climbing. Yo, now working on my chainmail. Yo, he's gathering up the little tabs. He's sewing them together. My god. Yo, Ray outdo. Guara, ara, wara, ara. Yes, exactly. Late? What do you mean late? We started on time. Shut. It needs to be a bit bigger because I calculated it based on tunic size, except I'm wearing a thin layer underneath my tunic. I'm gonna need to wear a couple layers underneath my chainmail because it's gonna freaking cold in the winter. So true, so true. Ah, why? Oh my gosh. I know, right? Hello, poggers.
Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Edward, here to tell you that things
Edward,
are
mon
things
petit
and bobs
chauffeur.
are bobs. So don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea. Anyways, hope you're doing farms on this HC series now. Considering we're running out of Teamy, and it'd be nice to see some more homes in the city. Smiley face.
Finally, wait, what? In the city? Oh, smiley face. I thought it said finally based at the end. Oh my god. Edward, thank you so much for 44 months. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You're so right, King. You're so right. Don't make unnecessary journeys. So true. And don't go in the sea. Except I love the sea. Oh my god. That's, oh my god. I don't even want to get into that. I had a whole thing. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. I called somebody at like 3 a.m. I wanted to go in the sea. It's cold. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Anyway, that part's not important. I miss the sea. Okay. It's been a week, Jatters. It's been a week for me. Okay, bear with me as we play. Bear with me, for my heart is there with Caesar. All right, listen. Nap, if character Nap at a D&D race, what would he be? What class would he be? Which one? Which character? Which character Nap? Current one? It's a different answer depending on which one you're asking about. I'm gonna start sending messages one letter at a time. Oh my god. Why? Someday I want Nap to start a stream with a slurp instead of the hello. I've started stream differently before. Everybody gets weird about it. Yo, Tyler Nap, what's the emotes in the announcement message? The lightning bolts and the nuts and bolts? What do you mean you had a whole thing? Don't worry, breaking news, the sea is cold. Nap is Canada, of course it's cold. Well, yeah, of course the sea of none of it is cold, but still, your heart should not be there with Caesar. We just killed that guy last stream. Well, he's dead in the phrase that I was quoting too. It was Mark Anthony. I come to bury Caesar, not to more of. Oh my god. We doing Frankenstein? I just wanted to do a play on the It's Alive, you know? Then, what character? I mean, because like some of them... Oh wait, you guys were talking about this in the chat. I did see that, because Canadian's right for at least a few of them. A couple different ones. Tiefling's probably a better shout, but Asimar probably for the main one. It's gotta be, I guess. Dude's even got people in his head that, like, you know? That and I'm angelic, you know? I'm just my angelic disposition. I guess they might throw him into Lake Mead. What do you mean? It's just the Arctic Ocean, hon. Yeah, and it's cold. I want to go into the sea, okay? But I can't. I can just go. I can't go in. I can just go sit there at like 4 a.m. and watch the ocean. But It's not the same. I just want to go in it. Oh my god. I wonder what they would do with Caesar after he dies. Well, they put him they put him in a casket, and then they brought him to the Rubicon, not the Rubicon. Then they brought him to the center of the Forum of Rome, and he got to have Mark Antony whip the crowd up into a frenzy and be like, hey, you know, but Brutus is an honorable man, you know. So like Subnautica? Yeah, but without the scary, you know? Are you going through? I said I was, okay? Listen, it's been a week, okay? Nap muff staring out at the sea. It's not moping that makes it sound so sad. Oh man, listen, all right? It's not moping. It's different, okay? It's a complex cellular automata that I go through, all right? It's totally different. I would like good points for that. I would like good points for that transition, by God. How I was ever meant to accomplish something with that, I have no idea, you know? But we did it. Oh, I want points. I want points for that transition. Did everything just lag up for a second? Ooh, it just went real unstable for a second in the bit rate. Ooh. Hopefully all is well. Should be all is well. Doesn't say we lost. 0 out of 10. Wow. 10 out of 0, 1. So Overdam is specifically named by Caesar as his Rubicon, in New Vegas as his Rome. That doesn't even make sense. He's not from there. That allegory does. That allegory doesn't make sense. I mean, the Rubicon bit, I guess. Yeah, sure, but he's already fighting the New California Republic. He doesn't, you know. There's no Aliacta Est there. That means the die has been cast in Latin, for those who don't know. Oh god, I'm cool. Not gonna lie, I said the nuts and bolts and thought we were getting a Factorio stream. I've never played. I fear it would consume me, you know? It's just one of those things where I see it and I go, oh, that would eat me alive, you know? It would take over my mind. I would forget all there is to do in life but Factorio. I fear. I'm 9,000 bits away from 100,000 bits, dear God. Sir, I don't know what the Italian words you just said were. I just said it means the die has been cast. It's you know, it's what Caesar says before he crossed the Rubicon. He goes, Iliacta est. Along with his other famous phrase, Winnie Winnie Vici, which means I came, I saw, I conquered, you know? I fear you should play it now. We would both enjoy. What, me just descending into madness? Do people like my dad emotes? Yeah. You mean the ones that you put on? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, you mean the ones that go in every stream? Yeah, dude, they're sick. What do you mean Caesar isn't front there? What do you mean the real one or the New Vegas? Well, no, I mean the New Vegas Caesar. He's not from New Vegas, is he? He's not like from that city, is he? I never got that impression. I thought he was from, like, you know, Middle America. I didn't think he was. I thought he was like from not just had come to Vegas and wanted to take it over. He's not like from there originally, is he? He's just like a foreign conqueror. I'm like 90% sure that's the case. Isn't that the case? Is he like returning to reconquer his homeland or something? Garlic flavored word. Excuse me? Excuse me? How dare you? How dare you, sir? I watched you do that on stream already, Nab. Nothing new. I, for one, would like to suggest that I'm very well put together on stream. In fact, I'm at my most put together, so how dare you? I don't know what you mean. Unless, of course, the clock strikes 8:30, in which then my fairy godmother comes by and rips away my pumpkin chariot and my beautiful dress, and I am thus left to turn into the madness of Hyde that I am, you know? Oh my god, Winnie Winnie Richie, the final main question, Caesar's storyline and nothing else? This is bait. This is bait. Oh my god. But no, I mean, I don't think it like the whole crossing the Rubicon thing and Vegas as his Rome makes no sense if he's not from there originally. It's like, well, for Caesar it was a big deal because it was like, oh, civil war. Here it's not civil war, that's just foreign invasion. That's another day in Rome. What do you mean? If this is put together, I feel you need to go back to school counselor they forced you to have. How did you... Have we talked about that on stream before? I didn't know I ever talked about that. Well... Oh my god. Warm opener, I'll do. Warm. Oh my god. And also, no, they sucked. They were bad. They were stupid and bad at their job. You've told us. I yap too much. I need to not share so many details about my life. I need to like reestablish. I need to reestablish the separation of church and state, and by church and state I mean Twitch chat and my personal life. Oh my god. Bad day and good day. Well, you know, 6 doesn't have another device fell in the toilet. Oh, the headphones are stolen. Oh, that just sounds like a bad to worse. What do you mean? That doesn't sound like bad day, good day. That doesn't sound like a mix. Alright, there's your 4 buckets. I'll take those. I take this clay. Caesar was actually born somewhere near the ruins of LA, aka Boneyard, which is in the NCR. He worked for the followers of the APOC, who were allies of the NCR in the past before he became Caesar. Okay. Okay, well then if he sees LA as his Rome, then yeah, okay. It's got a bit of a prodigal son type vibe, you know? Alright. Alright. I can accept that. Vegas just feels weird. Like, the Hoover Dam does even work. It works for that. If his plan is, you know, next LA. You know, if he's on his way to LA. If he's gonna have his Muppets journey, you know, then fair enough. Oh, snow tubing? Oh, well, okay, that sounds, in fairness, that part sounds fun. I'll give you that. Tried to find ice worm, no worm, only had fun. I mean, the fun's pretty good. I feel like an ice worm would be terrifying to find. I don't think I want to know what an ice worm looks like, you know? Tell us, future kids, this is the real Caesar. Has Nap explored the creaking yet? Nope. I'm not in the version that has that because the Zoom mods that I have not updated. So I'm not in that version currently. He sees Vegas as his Rome because it has power and electricity from Hoover Dam, and it's like functional. But that doesn't, like, that's not. But that's not civil war, though. That's just conquer it anyway. Whatever. He doesn't. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's the bit. You know, there's lots of things he talks about that don't line up to actual Roman practice. So you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. It's probably some double or triple entendre or something like that. I don't know. Yo, pardon me. I'll do. Hi guys, hi, I miss you all. Oh my god, long time no see, King. I hope you've been well. I hope life's been treating you well. Oh my god. I hope your holidays were good. I'm gonna go read Star Wars Time Travel Fix It. Fix now. Have fun at podcast streamer, man. What? Time travel? Oh my god. I mean, they kind of introduced that in one of the Clone Wars episodes, actually. Well, have fun, Ray. actually, no, you know what? No, don't have fun. Don't have fun. Time travel just messes everything up. What do you mean? Oh my god. I would open it and I would win. Huh? Conquer to concur, baby. Let's go. I concur. Let's conquer Concord. You're so right, King. A mathematician mathematizes mathematically. Oh my god. Right, what do you mean? Well, I'm just saying, what do you mean? Oh my god. Caesar isn't the bestest guy, Nap. Which one? Bad people stealing ancient civilization references is a common enough thing. Well, well, you know, it just got a little too real. Well, except that's a lie because it's not. But anyway, we're not getting into it. I'll start ranting and raving like a lunatic. I can't be getting back into all that. We're getting back on our toxic arc. That's what we're doing. Not that we ever left, but we're expanding it. Domain expansion toxic arc. Listen, it's important. It's critical. Okay. It's vital that we do this. From now on, the most toxic version of Napoleon you've ever seen. A true new age dawning, you know? Listen, hey. Listen, you, wherever you are, you're in class, don't pay attention to the teacher. Pay attention to me. You're at a Wendy's drive-thru? Forget them. Forget all that they could give you. You're gonna pay attention only to me. I'm toxic and I demand all attention now. You're driving? Let go of the wheel. Let go of the wheel and put your phone right in front of your eyes. It's the only way. Listen. Oh my god. See, the issue with the original Fallout in New Vegas is that New Vegas expands on the original Fallout's lore tons, and it's awesome, but it sets in a different part of the SW. So all the wikis are like, so this happened in California, and then suddenly in the Mojave. Like they expanded on the Cali lore, but they don't expand on the location. Suddenly it's all happening in Nevada. Well, you know, I hear Nevada and Las Vegas make for a wonderful allegory. I hear they're used a lot by a lot of people to make specific allegories for you know, storylines, you know? Nap, I have work. Quit. Quit work. Let go of the steering wheel. Blow up the Wendy's. Bomb them. This is for legal reasons. This is a joke. This Napoleon wears gloves made of foxes. Fox glove levels of toxic. Ha! I need Ginny. They would have liked that reference. What? Fox glove levels of toxic. You know what? You got it, boys. Who is that guy who had the like chinchilla fur coat? It was like it was the guy from the movie Public Enemy, I'm pretty sure. Or no, American Gangster that Denzel Washington plays. Fun fact, a certain rapper in a lot of legal trouble right now's father is in that movie because he was in the mob. Let's see. Nope, no dirt. Where's my dirt? I need dirt. Yes, sir. Not driving. I'm driving right now. I do not have a license. That's fine. You just need to not pay attention to the road or any other vehicle and only the stream. It's the only thing. I'm the only thing. Pay attention to me. Only me. Just me. From now until the end of time, I simply demand all attention, always, forever, you know? Foxglove, a plant is toxic. Oh, Macklemore? What? No. What legal trouble is Macklemore in? Before I leave for work, how was the hike? King, it was stupendous. I hiked up a beach for 4 hours from like midnight till 5 when I went home. It was awesome. It was, you know, don't worry about it. It was I got some cool stuff from it. I got cool like shells, some driftwood. It was great. He's actually an anthropologist. What? Of course he is. I knew I couldn't trust anthropologists ever since Anthropology 101 and my bald teacher. I knew it. Oh god. All this without a drop of coffee. What do you think of that, huh? And the scent was to meet the tribes who ended up capturing him and his friends, and he was one of those history buff guys who learned about the stuff that he wanted to, i.e. the real Caesar. He taught the tribe who captured him now to do the war Roman style of classic. Hello, gangdom, I'm gonna do your style. And he destroyed and he destroyed the other warring tribes to build this one great tribe.
Battle Pass has Sub-Zero skin.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Wait, it has his Sub-Zero skin. Like Mortal Kombat? I know. Never mind. I don't know anybody who likes fighting games, actually. No. Where is the dirt? I guess it's probably all in here. Yes, it is. I should probably have just checked my dirt chest. That would have been a good plan off rip, to be fair. Dang, guess I can't make lunch. You're right, no food. Everybody is denied food in this community now. I'm taking away everything. It's about to get real parasocial real fast. Oh, God. Cult of Kings, baby, let's go! Oh, mon dieu, mon doigt! The thrift shop song mentioned a fur coat chinchilla. Did it have a chinchilla fur coat? I mean, I think it had a fur coat. I didn't know it was a chinchilla one specifically. That was like it was a pretty famous one worn by, I forget the mobster's name. But anyway, he when he got hit by RICO charges, he ended up wearing that to court. You know? I hate it here. What do you mean? There. I have 2 old M&M dispensers.
Girl number 5 out March 5th.
Jesus
See Paddington
Christ.
3 in theaters now.
Where he goes back to his home of Peru. I have 2 old M&M dispensers, and now I'm making them work. When did they make dispensers? Like a Pez? Like, what do you mean? Dispenser? I know they made tubes. I don't. What do you mean by dispenser? Oh, well, I guess no. Yeah, now that I think about it, they have those in the M&M store. No, never mind. That's, yeah, no, they do. Oh yeah, I remember those actually. Now that I think about it, I know exactly where those are. From the times that I was like, I researched into and watched other people vlog in the M&M museum store, whatever it is, who knows, something, some kind of store that's in a city somewhere, London maybe. You know, yes, Mortal Kombat. They're from my grandpa, but Napoleon grind. Oh my god. But hey, you know what? The nap grind does it. You're so right. You're so, let go of the steering wheel, chatters. I was gonna say champ. Let go of the steering wheel. Glue your eyes to the screen. It's the only way. My friend showed me Gangnam Style when I was getting into K-pop and said, hear me out. It will go viral. I thought you meant hear me out on like Psy as like a I thought you just meant they were like a really early adopter to the hear me out meme. Oh, that'd be funny. I was like, nah, and then they went away for 2 weeks and came back and I had to eat my words. Hey man, it was the Macarena of the 2010s. What can I say? Yes, my lord. You got it, my lord. Car crash noises instantly. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a 3-car... Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a 3-car pile my god. Really, I'd want to come back from absolutely smooth. I don't know what you mean. Note to self, nap D&D character, no deception whatsoever. What do you mean, charisma dump stat? Wrong. I'll have you know I'm very charismatic. Maybe I'm great. Hey, I'm fantastic at deception. Yeah, you know, I'm great at it. I could use a great example. I will. It's been years and they're gone. They're long banned. They're banned for so long. Oh man, they're never coming back. I got photos of Bermuda from way back when, 3 years ago, and I was like, you know, you got me. So true, King. You should come. You should come settle it in person. You're right. I'll be there. Of course, they didn't realize I meant Bermuda, Nunavut. So that was their first mistake in trying to track my IP. That you know. So listen, I would say that's great deception. All evidence points to the contrary. That's what you sound like. The best part is I didn't even connect the dots about the evidence store. I took it at face value. What do you mean? What dots are there to connect? No, they don't sell dots. That's not them. Different dots, that's a different thing. That's a different store. I think you're crazy. If I can think of anyone who would want to watch vlogs of the M&Ms. What does that mean? Excuse me? What are you saying? I'm crying. What does that mean? I don't know why that got me so much. Why does that sound like such a take? Why does that sound like such a... Oh, dude. If there's anybody in the world, Map, who would sit there and watch it, just me in a room, nothing, one chair, one chair and a tube TV where I watch recorded VHSs of the vlogs of people entering and leaving the M&M store. Like a psychopath. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know why just the mental image that I supplied myself with really got me there. Sending you pictures of the M&M dispensers. They're like, his laugh gift to me. Yo. Oh my god. I mean, that'd be, yeah, they're sick. If they're what I'm thinking of, then yeah, those are sick, dude. So you say, are you refilling them? Like, cause they are refillable, or you're trying to like fix them? When I was young, I'd go to the house and he'd let me play with them and eat M&Ms with them when I was snowboarding too hard to play in the woods. Oh, wait, that's actually so cute. Wait, that's awesome. Wait a minute. It means you're a nerd. Oh my god, I'm saying it sounds nothing like you. What do you mean? I'm such an influencer. I'm so influenced. I love vlogs. Listen. What's up, YouTube? What's going on today? Today, I brought you to a FBI black site so that I could force you to watch me watch M&M vlogs. Why not? Today, I'm waterboarding you until you agree to watch M&M vlogs with me. Oh my god. Black room 2, only light from the TV. No, the one swinging light bulb, but it flickers on and off. Oh. Me and my cousins all got 2 Christmases from his collection. Yo. Send them to me. Yeah, I want to see them. Oh yeah, I mean, so long as you're comfortable sharing, yeah. And then they take the M&Ms and go to the counter, and then they buy them, and then they leave. No, there's so much more to do. What do you mean? There's You have to take your photo with the yellow M&M. He just sits there so sweetly. You gotta go see him. You gotta go see him at the very least. It's a requirement by law. You gotta go see. Oh, his name's just Yellow? Okay, I thought he was gonna have a name like Maurice or something. Yeah, listen, you gotta do it. He sits there so nicely. You gotta go say hi. The waterboarding thing is peak 2012 YouTube humor, 10 out of 10. Thank you. I was really going for it. I was really going for the height of vlogging. Of like that like 2011. Oh man, wait till we what the hell was the marshmallow challenge thing again, where it was just a bunch of people? Surely, no, you know what? I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna. No, that's gonna take me down a path that I shouldn't go. Oh man, but yeah, back to the chubby bunny challenge, baby. Bring it back. That's what we need. 2025. Need it back. Chubby bunny. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. I didn't really have YouTube at the time, but when I got it, boy howdy did I play catch up. I forgot about that one. Oh brother, can I give you a list of different challenges that are in one way or another, you know, a little bit of a what's going on here, gang? What's the goal here? What are we yes. Even before they did it, but they started using the large marshmallows. Oh god. I'm gonna put these in here. Don't let me forget those. I need those later. Just don't let me forget them. I need to gather up clay. The ice bucket challenge. Yeah, that was like that's argued by some to be the last the last moment of web 2.0. That's argued by some groups in academia to be like the final nail in the coffin / hurrah of collectivized internet culture. I should add collectivized internet culture. Whether or not you feel that's true, you know, that's a matter of debate in academia as well. But there are some who do suggest it. If the chat wants to know what my dispensers look like, it will be from Nap's mouth and not my own. Oh my god. Wait, did you send them? I'm not putting them in media because they have too many identified. Oh, totally. That makes sense. I did do the cinnamon challenge in 2012, but why? King, isn't that thing dangerous? Who am I kidding? We've all eaten a Tide Pod. That's a joke. I haven't eaten a Tide Pod. Don't eat a Tide Pod. That's a joke. That's a joke. For the love of God, don't assume I've eaten it. I wouldn't. They do look delectable, I will say. But I wouldn't do that. That would be crazy. Yo! Wait a minute! Dude, that looks so sick! Oh my god, that looks totally different from the one that I was picturing. Wait, that's awesome! Dude, the little hat! Oh my god. Dude's out here in a big rig, my god. I love the hourglass of it. Oh my god. The box says Chooch 6 billion out of 10. My god. The last. What about the Ratatouille musical? What's the academic definition of collectivized dinner? King, the Ratatouille musical was a deeply insulated thing. It was not a pervasive. That is way past. Like some of the people who argue are like, no, mannequin challenge. Like that was back. There was still collective internet then. But even that's like kind of pushing it. Collectivized means that, you know, like there would be a genuine good chance that like everybody and their mother would have heard of it. Like not just you or your friend group or like people at your school or anything like that, but like people of all ages, all age range, you know? So like the collectivized internet culture is the idea of like, you know, a period when there was a culture on the internet. Web 2 ended like 10 years ago. Yeah, that's 2015. Oh, that wasn't towards me. No, I've done worse than that. They were draining the pond near my house, but I almost got stuck in the wetland muds. Huh? Why? What do you mean? You went... Like, you just went out and were just like, it's time. I don't know what Web 2 is, but Nab said collectivized internet. Collectivized internet culture is in, you know, a collective internet culture, a shared internet culture. And Web 2, so we're currently in Web 3.0, some would argue Web 4.0, which are the different epochs of the internet. So like Web 1.0 is like, you know, the very, very early days of like everybody like having their own site and stuff like that. Like a very detached sense of like it's in the lead up to the .com bubble, you know. 10 billion time. I don't pay for Spotify, so when I was driving my friend back home for 2 hours segment of drive, every time the ad came up, I just kept saying, "Oh, I'm influenced. I want to chase debit card." These ads was for. Oh my god. Honestly, anytime I open up a Twitch stream and I get a random ad that's like, "Hey man, I'm a pro gamer and I know how to invest because of like because of Robinhood or like, I don't know, it's like Quest Trade or Robinhood or something, or any one of those like investment apps." And they're like, I didn't go silver plat in no time. It took a lot of effort. But now that I have this, I'm like, why are you using gamer speak to add? This makes me not trust you with my money. If somebody pays for an esports like team to advertise their bank, I'm gonna go with like, brother, that ain't. I'm gonna be like, bro, that ain't at all influencing me. What do you mean? That's the last person I want to hear about who to invest from. Oh my god. What's Web 2? What's Web 3? What's Web 4? So they're the different epochs, or as Edward said, generations of the internet, King. They're basically the different like styles of the way the internet are. So like the internet today is nothing like the internet was in the 90s and early 2000s. You don't like, it's like if you want to go to somebody's website, you don't go to their own personal website. Maybe they have a website made with you know, like a WordPress, maybe, but probably more likely is a what's that one that advertises on every single YouTube channel ever? That's been the death of the graphic design industry. I'm blanking on his name. Where the Web 4 hasn't started? Not truly, no. Some are arguing that we're in the early stages, though. It is Wix? Okay. For some reason, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, but yeah, so it's like, you know, you don't go to people's personal, like, you don't go to NapoleonThe7th.com to see me make content. You go to Twitch or YouTube. Like, you go to aggregate social media host sites. The birth of social media dominance kind of thing, you know? The death of Flash started something new. Yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah. But here, one second. I'll give you the exact definition. It's gonna be easy. We need to turn the car. Turn the beat around. Yeah. So you know. Web 2.0 refers to websites to emphasize user-generated content, ease of use, participatory culture, and interoperability, compatibility with other product systems, devices, you know? So basically, that's like your birth of YouTube and stuff like that, where you have these aggregate websites. Okay, so we kind of covered that, so I guess I'll just jump in. Anyway, so as that shifted with the death of things like Flash and so many other websites, stuff like that, because, you know, you had like machinima.com, so like you had lots of websites that could be the ones that you would go to upload things to, you know? You'd be licensing your material to them, though. You wouldn't be hosting a website yourself. And then Web 3.0 is, some say in its early stages, some say it's nearly done and we're going into a 4.0. It's a debated term. Web 3.0 is basically the idea that there's like a smaller and smaller group of controlling empires. So your Facebooks, your YouTube, or well, I guess your Meta, your Alphabet, and Amazon, and Twitter, I guess. Yeah, they're just Twitter. Where basically there's like 4 sites. There's 4 sites you go to ever, and those 4 sites have everything on them. But those 4 sites are now like the mega sites, and it's a whole thing that way. You know what I mean? So you don't have like lots of options anymore. It's become so diluted that it's like only 4 sites will exist. You know, or a handful of. And then Web 4.0 is the suggestion that with the rise of AI, you're going to see a shift again that's going to remove the user-created part of that content. And it's going to become just AI generating content over and over and over and over and over. So Web 3 is kind of like the monopolization of the internet. Yeah, I mean, in the same way that like Web 2 is the beginning of, and then Web 3 is like a further development of it. It's got other elements to it as well. It's you know, it kind of centralizes everything into big techs and stuff like that, and goes into blockchain and crypto and all this other stuff. But yeah, it's basically the monopoly of user generated content online is Web 3, whereas Web 2 was a more like a lot of host sites existed, and you would go to a lot of places. Like, you know, you would do things in different areas, I guess is the way to describe it. Like these were sites designed to host things, but they weren't designed to do everything, is the best way that I can explain it. So like, it used to be you would go to Facebook to talk to people and post about whatever was going on for you. Now you can go there to also watch streams and watch videos, and you never have to leave, and you can also use it for Instagram because they also own that. Because it's not just about ownership, it's about the fact that these mega corporations are trying to do everything. It makes a one-stop shop. Like, you know, like Alphabet's hope with Google and YouTube and stuff like that is that you would never have to leave. Like, you could go to it and never have to leave. You can watch live streams on YouTube. You can watch short form content, long form content, all forms of content. You can find interactive polls on social media on the community pages. You can, you know, and so on and so on and so on. Pictures can get posted. So it's like the idea being that you never leave their website ever for any other website. Yo, Buffleman, how do? Welcome. We're talking about the different epochs of the internet. How fun and whimsical. Web 4 is theoretical. We are in the thick of 3. Yeah, but my point being that some people argue that 3 is theoretical too. Like, those big companies would argue, no, this is still 2. It's just we're doing it better than the other ones, you know, and they fail because that's what's meant to happen because capitalism is how they would see it. But the difference was those websites in 2.0 weren't trying to like be everything, if that makes sense. They weren't trying to hold your attention in every possible way. They were just a service that did one specific thing. YouTube hosted videos. Twitter, you posted your thoughts. You'd go to you'd go to Flash animations to look at animation. You'd go to machinima.com to see gaming content, and you'd go to collegehumor.com to see like sketch comedy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't really agree we're in 3, to be fair. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people disagree. Some people think that, you know, 3 hasn't actually started and it's a bit of a buzzword. That there isn't truly a monopoly in existence, despite what some people feel. And we got those bricks. Well, I'm bored and I love a good rant, so well, boy. Have you found the right place? My God. This is, in fact, Rant City. It is half of what I am known for. Maybe even 3/4, now that I think about it. And I'm mostly just making clay otherwise. No, I think we're in 4. Oh, I thought you were like, no, I think we are still in 2. Which I was like, I mean, yeah, there are some who do feel that way. Yeah, that 3 is like a buzzword made up. But yeah, 4.0 is, yeah, this kind of like next step where it's like, and like the user created part of content doesn't need to exist. You know what I mean? It's also kind of where you see the commodification of the internet, which comes about in part for healthy reasons, sort of, which is the idea that, you know, over the last like 15 to 20 years, you've seen the rise of the online personality / influencer or YouTuber or streamer or whatever you want to call it. And some of those still do a classic style, and some of them are trying to make themselves into mini companies, and you know, in part that's not an unhealthy thing per se, simply because it's like you're gonna generate that income anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if those AdSense are being made off of your licensed material, you should probably be compensated fairly for it, you know? So like elements of it are not unhealthy per se. What becomes unhealthy is when everything kind of becomes performative, and it's like, okay, well, this is where you get clickbait, and that's where you get the rise of like, I need this to get X many views, or I need this to be X many minutes long so that it does whatever, like in the algorithm. And you try to game things by an algorithm, because algorithmic decision making for your feed is also still a relatively new element of late stage 2.0 or early stage 3.0, depending on where you split the epoch. The thing I love about Tumblr is when they try to do the whole adding other social media site features and user base, just says, no, that's lame, shut up. No, that's lame, bring back my not safe for work content. That's all I know about Tumblr. All I know is that they lost their minds, and the company like tanked itself from like banning that kind of material, and I think that's just very funny. I most of what I know about it comes from a Brennan Lee Mulligan sketch about it, and it's very funny. What percentage of our platform? Nap says, yeah, there's some people who think that. What he means, you're wrong! You're a fool! What? No, I would never take such firm stances. No, everybody, you know, everybody's so special. Everybody's creative. Everybody... that would be such an elitist attitude to have, and elitism's wrong or something. It's... Oh, God. We're not gonna get into that subject. It's gonna... that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing 5 to 10 years from now. That's gonna be what does me in. That's gonna be the thing where somebody goes, wait a minute! Hey! This guy said 10 years ago! And I'll be like, no! No, you don't understand! Nap, you should get a Tumblr. I think people would like your Minecraft lore takes. It scares me. I'm not gonna lie. What I have seen of that place... I listen, I'm so thrilled that you enjoy it. I hope it is super fun. The sheer inability to grasp one iota of understanding outside of their own small framework. I don't mean your. I apologize, but I meant their. Of many takes I've seen that comes from that website, I go, oh, video literacy is dead. Oh, okay, sick, man. I love it here. You're so right. We should censor everything because you think that is an icky thing, and therefore you don't want it ever depicted ever, and on pain of death. And because somebody depicts something in a book, they must absolutely promote and agree with it. You're so right. I'm sorry. Wait. No, we need to pull back. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna lose my marbles. I can't. I can't get into this. It's gonna lead me down a path that references an individual that I can't right now or ever again. I need back it up. my god. Oh. Tumblr getting threats in Yahoo is weak. Instead of fixing actual issues, they just banned it outright. It's like, okay, pop off. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I'll do. Tumblr uses the same timeline model Twitter does. It's a vertical scroll of content. It's placed to your host, your blog, opposes the hosting your blog on the way that Web half era, 1 and 2 era. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Don't go to the dark path. I'm not. We're pulling it. I said we're pulling back. We're not going down that path. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a bad path to go down anyway, particularly because it tends to make people think that I'm aligned with a certain frame of thought that I'm definitely not. There are genuine good arguments that do come from that. There is an argument to be made for lots of the element that Tumblr groups have championed. There's lots of good that has come out of it. From what I can tell, it just also has a lot of infuriating elements to it. That's all. Otherwise, though, it's pretty dandy. It's fine. I've met lots of cool, I have lots of friends who use it and they love it. I just, in the same way that I'll probably never have kids for this reason, I just don't think I can stand having to deal with the person not knowing things, you know? I don't know, that's not me being a good person. That's a toxic trait, don't get me wrong. I don't think that's a good thing. But for the same reason, I'll never have kids because they'll walk up to me and be like, Dad, what's a Napoleon? I'm like, you stupid, and I'll boom, send them into the moon, pow, whiz, you know? That was me field goal punting, but I didn't know how the insane comparison. It was a comparison more for comedic effect, what can I say? Well, that was a bit of a topic shift. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Oh my god. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do think that I would that the pun a child save it now. Oh man, I do feel I wouldn't be good with kids because they'd be like, I don't know what this thing is, and I'd be like, how could you not know what this thing is? And then I'm like, oh yeah, you haven't been on this planet as long as I have. Okay, fair enough. I just have to think about it for a second, and then I go, oh wait a second, you're right. All right, fair enough. Fair ball. But yeah, there are people on Tumblr who are stupid and Puritans, and you block them all over, and you don't have to see them wrong. You can block them. You don't have to see them be dumb. I know. I'm being facetious. I'm making this for comedic effect. It's not like I actually feel like I'm gonna look at somebody say an incorrect statement on a website and I'm going to lose my marbles. I'm not actually gonna like explode. My veins won't pop out of my head. I'll go like, man, that person's dumb. And then I'll probably have a little chuckle to myself. But that'd be about it. It kind of didn't prepare me for the social media because apparently just blocking people that annoy you is something you can't do on other sites. What do you mean you can block people? I block people all the time. Actually, I don't. That's not true. I've blocked like, I think 10 people total. It's really bad. I should block more people than I do, but it's a sick and twisted thing. But I go, no, then they win. Which is not true. Chad, is for your own mental sake. Block people when you need to. That is an important thing to do for your own sake. But boy, howdy, am I of the toxic opinion where I go, no, I'm not gonna be the one who bows out of this. No, I refuse. So what are we doing today? Right now, gathering resources. I'm going back and forth as I wait for the clay to dry out, and then I need to go cut down some wood. I know I'm gonna go for that, and then we're gonna expand a dirt pad in the main town to begin a new street strip. That's the plan. Blocking people means you win. That's probably the objectively healthier way to look at it. They blocked me with no reason. I looked at your account and you followed me and you had on a post. I didn't look so hard and blocked you. I don't care. Oh my god. It's actually better to block people that engage in the pointless misinformation arguments. Oh, totally. Oh, I'm not saying argue with them. That's not a good way to be. That's a waste of time. Oh man. I think it's partially because, and I think it's just been an element since I started doing like streaming and YouTube and stuff like that, where I was like, oh, okay. I think I'm wrong. Part of it's probably like nationally incentivized, in the sense of like, I don't think this is the cause for me, but I can't, in good conscience, not mention it because I do feel it must subconsciously play in some part. You know, comments being like awful and horrible to you, yeah, those suck, but you know, I don't like hate comments, but at the same time, algorithm go brrr, you know, comment's a comment, baby. You hate me? All right. Pop off. You're right. I am a communist. You're so right, King. You're so right. Oh man, I am the Antichrist. Oh, God bless you for pointing it out. Hey, could you also hit the dislike button too? That also counts as disengagement. Thank you. Which no, that's not really how I approach it, but at the same time, it does. I can't in good conscience act like that won't apply, plague my mind in some way. He's how Blues Guy was able to get a decent enough vibe. I was in awe that Tyler actually had a small following on Twitter, but it was so it was also made so much wait, huh? But it also made so much make sense because I just don't care about social media drama at all, and I have 2 followers. I don't experience the issues of weirdos follow me because I don't have a following. Fair. Yeah, I can't relate to what you're saying at all, Bello. Your presence on Earth isn't a front. It is crazy. People following you and caring, and then you block them is a foreign concept. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't like. I don't know. I don't block people, but I think if people need to block people for like their own sake, that's like a healthy enough thing to do, right? Well, this conversation has changed a lot from punting children to you being a communist. Hi, Napoleon VII. Hey, nice to make your acquaintance. People call me Nap. You know, listen. What can I say? The brain, it pin fires around a lot, and it can be a bit like pinball, and wherever the wind shall take me, that tends to be where my motor mouth goes. Hopefully, it's funny, or at the very least, entertaining. It's all I can truly hope for. Do I have coal in? No, I don't. Jesus Christ. This is not communism. King, you did sub for like the 44th month. That feels very non-communist. Oh my god, you know, like you know, it feels a little non-communist to do that. Nap is communist. I love not being online, huh? I stopped looking at social media where people follow me because people are so annoyed. Couldn't be me. Ella, you've seen all the Discord 2020 posts, right? Huh? I was in those, yeah, but I was like, it was weird. Fair. Completely unrelated, but I often don't add my friends to my contacts on WhatsApp because we're on the same group chat. I can't talk to them without adding them. I just forget. Yeah, fair enough. I only add them specifically ask if I can come up with a funny nickname. I mean, that's just based. That's just, I mean, in fairness, every one of my friends in my phone is in some way or another a nickname attached to them. Namely because I just get a kick out of it, you know? I know, buddy, you would. Oh, wait, that's not the. I was like, huh? I was like, huh? I was what? That was not the point being made, dude. I meant the convo. Huh? Oh, I see what you meant. I thought you meant the place. I thought you meant like the chat in general. I was like, no, this is far from communism. What do you mean? Oh my god. Well, what can I say, you know? Can't win them all. I joined for the communism. I didn't. I joined for the Minecraft lore because I was bored and ran out of fills of wads. I meant to say I could talk to them without adding them. I joined because, well, like, I don't remember. Fair enough. I imagine most people who trundled along came from just somewhere in the ether, left upon the doorstep of this you know firehouse. And by that I don't mean like a fire hall. I mean a firehouse, as in the place is currently on fire always. And the rest is history, you know. I didn't grab any of the map. Get it together, Jesus Christ. Hello. How do? This is a great Erden. Hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. That's how I ended up here. Left in a little basket. As but a small baby on the at the on fire building. Oh my god. I joined for the MC lore and then I'm just here now. I can't escape. What can I say? What can I say? You know? I put the curse of Tutankhamun upon you, you know? You're never gonna be allowed to leave. You're gonna be stopped at every instance. There's barriers to entry, you know? Let's see, dried kelp. Pop, pop. I still chronically online. I went by an Arcene base named I like musicals and the Dream SMP and was deep into the kin community. I was and am a freak. Fair enough, King. You know, there's nothing wrong with liking what you like. Fill your boots. You know? That's life, baby. That's showbiz. You do you, so long as you ain't hurting anybody else. Who really cares, you know? That's the pinnacle of life. Inherently shun people like this. Sometimes seek them out. That's not me. What am I looking? I think I saw the Minecraft lore. Wanted to talk to people about Minecraft, so I joined the Discord. And I was like, oh yeah, this dude streams. I thought that. I don't know why. I didn't know how that was gonna end. I thought that was just gonna be like, oh yeah. This dude's a nerd. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like a dig. It wasn't. But I was so expecting one. Yeah, the lore videos are definitely like interesting as like a point of origin for a lot of people, I think. Just cause like I haven't even like posted on TikTok in like a year. I kind of just TikTok as like a platform was very I don't know, it was very non-joyous for me at a point in time, and so I was like, oh, you know, like a suburban mom with a live laugh love poster. I went, this does not bring me joy and therefore it must go. Jesus Christ, you know. But no, I kind of just like I shelved it to work on something else, and I was like, okay, once I finish this I'll go back to that. And then time just kind of got away from me, and now I've just been in like anxiety is too strong of a word. That's not the word I mean. I don't know, a stun-locked phase of being like, well, I don't know what to post. It's been too long. There's no point anymore, you know? So it's just kind of a thing like that, I think. Well, I was romantically involved, wanted to enjoy, I stayed, even though we broke up. Let's go. Let's go. I'm worth sticking around for. This is a W. I mean, actually, in fairness to all of you, I mean, like, it feels, I don't know, it feels wrong to say to your credit. It should be something different, but this is a word that comes to mind. I don't know, much to your chagrin, I guess, probably, you know, poor you guys, but it's like for lack of a better word, retention on people who do cigarette, like, you know, obviously we don't hit like 6 million viewers, or even 60 viewers, obviously, you know. last time we hit 70 viewers was probably like a year ago at least. And it was rare and far between. It's one of those things though, where it's like the people who I've stuck around, like, you've been here for years. It genuinely means the world that I hope to God I'm still entertaining enough. Hopefully it's not just like going through the motions. Hopefully there's some joy, you know? Hopefully there is a bit of whimsy, a bit of joy, you know? In any event, though, I don't think I know a single other community that I've ever witnessed that has like the kind of length of retention of like people still be like, yeah, it's been 4 years and I'm still kicking around. And you know, people come and go, and that's also sick too. It's equally as interesting to me when there's people who are like, I was here for 2 years and then I left for a year and a half and now I'm back. And I go, all right, sick. I'm glad. That kind of really means a lot that you didn't forget my name. You know, kind of means more because it means it's not just like a like, you know, it's one of the like, oh wow, it's not just a habit. Like you guys still show up every day because you enjoy it. Wow, cool. I don't really like join because I didn't really like join because of Napoleon. I didn't process that he was a streamer. I just wanted to talk to someone about my lore theories and then realized this was not a group chat server. It was like an official Discord. You make it sound so lofty. Valid. I didn't really like because that's how I read that originally. I was like, when I first glanced at it, though, like I don't know. Sometimes I'll glance at chat like the word shift, and I'm like, I gotta give like my attention when I actually want to read something. What if you gave me access and I started posting funny stream clips? Not in your life, King. Not on anybody's life. That's not a you thing. That's no shot am I giving it. There's way too much personal information in giving ownership of the TikTok account over. I'm out of field like Bernie Sanders. With a steel chair post some nautical lore vid. Oh my god. You know, that's the thing. There's been things where I was like, oh, I can make a lore video on that. Oh, I can make like other things other than Minecraft too. And I'm like, that'd probably be weird. You should post clips to the VOD channel now. Clips like automatically make themselves TikTok shape. 6 million viewers yet. Oh my god. The yet's crazy. I'm not even dedicated. I just show up sometimes. Totally. Hey man, I'm happy people show up ever at all. It's the most enjoyable thing to get to talk to people. Not gonna lie, I keep my Napoleon the 7th now. Who else can I randomly DM and expect to reply one day to 4 months? Okay, listen. I have very good response time. I say that and I look down and I do actually see a 9+ over my Discord, and maybe I should actually make a note about that. It's because I'm autistic on routine every Friday and Monday. I have people to talk to. Yo, hey man, routine. There was people during the pandemic who tuned in simply for the fact that they were like, this gives me a time and day that lets me keep the week in order. And I would, hey man, if that's all like it is, that's great too. Happy to have people. I was so glad when I say I want you to succeed. Oh, this is not I will cry. Nobody be nice. Wait a second. It's called dyslexia. No, it's not. It's not this. I can read. Percy Jackson had. I'm going to throw myself from the top of the Empire State's Building is referenced specifically because of Percy Jackson. That's why. No other reason. Make a lore video on New Vegas. I have 3 made. I have at least 2 on Outer Wilds and 1 on New Vegas, all sitting in a folder somewhere. I've made lore videos on so many of these games. I have a Half-Life one. I ain't ever gonna. They just sit there unreleased because I'm like, no, it's because I think I put one thing out that was like not Minecraft related, and people were like, I didn't follow for this, and I was like, all right, fair enough. I promise I won't tell anyone. Okay, it's not a doxing thing. It's a paranoia thing. You know, it's It's a desire to be unknown. Make a lore video on New Vegas for a while. Wait, no, I read that. 4 months. I don't even get a response. Great, to this day, I don't even see your messages. Oh my god. You can read. I can read. What do you mean? I write papers. That's my thing. Oh my god. All I do is read, write, eat hot chip, and lie. Oh my god. I thought you were going to say the arch. Huh? You didn't finish the message. I also really want to keep you so chat stays chill. Oh my god. Do it. What? Post to Half-Life 1. Oh my god. Post to Half-Life 1. Send them to me alone. You're allowed to pop up on YouTube, but you may not succeed on stream. Oh my god. It's like, I'll accept that you've had videos with 1 million views, I guess, but never a stream. Oh my god, kind of based. You remain small streamer. You say that like it's a shackling curse.
Half-Life on the YouTube channel. PLZ. Also, I did send you a game reco on Discord.
Oh! It's the same way. Like, I also, there's a video that's like 3/4 finished that I dropped about 1/4 of a year ago that was like a deep dive into it was a deep dive comparison between Red Dead Redemption and Mafia 2, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 and Mafia 3 as just like, because they're two genre, like, it was interesting to me in the way that like film genres of the Western versus like the mob movie, and
hey,
like...
I followed you in high school. Next quarter is my last quarter at college. LMAO.
Dios Cristo. Dear God. Hey man, you know, as a little birdie told me, hey, does it have to be? Give us more money. Give us more money, and you can never you never have to leave. And I go, oh, never ever. Ooh. Academia. Oh God. Naps a master manipulator. You're so right. You're so right. As is well known and documented. That's why you all show up, truly.
Also send me the Pumpkin Half-Life and Outer Wilds and New Vegas videos, and I'll just watch them on repeat in your DMS forever.
Oh my god. Listen. Nat, reset. You're in my favorite DMs on Discord, as in you are in my friend group. I was a DSMP fan. I'll take the bullet and be the parasocial fan. Wait, let me read that again. You're in my favorite DOC Discord. Is it you in my friend group? I was a DSMP fan. Oh, that's okay. I was like, what does my Discord have to do with the Dream SMP? I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I want that smoke at this point. Listen, I don't. Hey man, I've said before. It's probably half my own. It's streaming is this weird thing for me, where it's like in some ways parasocial on my end. I feel just as much as it can be on your end, and I try to be very conscious of that in a way of like, oh, I should not. It's why, like, this is why there's still a few lines in the sand that I've yet to cross, kind of thing for me, of things that I've not done, because I've been like, oh, I should kind of keep that element of removalness, because it's also like, I don't know, at times it's like, oh, I like just streaming to like, you know, to chat, but at the same time I'm like, oh, but I also like being entertaining, you know, kind of in the way that like, you know, like, do you know how, like, do you remember when you first knew that you could be funny? You know what I mean? Not that I'm like a, not that you know, no, I'm hilarious. I'm great. Okay. Back on the toxic arc. But no, it's one of those things where it's like, you know when you first like realized as a child that you could be like funny, like it crossed your mind. You were like, wait a minute. Not in the way that it's like, oh, you're a kid and, you know, adults find it funny when you do like X, Y, or Z kind of thing. They're like, oh, wow, he's acting. I mean, I did manipulate the hell out of it. I mean, that makes it sound bad. But I locked in really early on to the idea where I was like, if I act like an adult or talk to them in a way that's not normal for how I would talk to my friends, they laugh. They like, wait a minute, this teacher trusts me more. They say I'm very mature. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They call me an old soul, and I go, yes, sure, whatever you say, King. I started using our DMs to send things if I want to send them from my laptop to my phone. Oh my god. I'm gonna track this thing down someday. Yo, Luria Games! How do? Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kid? Oh my god. But no, it's that thing where it's like when you first realize I guess what I'm saying is I love attention. But no, when you first realize as a kid, you're like, wait a second, I can be funny. I still remember the first time I bought a wee petite little boy in like a preschool graduation kind of thing as you move up to like the next grade or whatever. And I was like doing like it was like a song, just doing the days of the week, and I realized if I just like rolled my eyes at like one part of the song, like as though I was like, oh, you know, this is so annoying. Everybody laughs. Wait a minute, teacher did not like this. To be clear, they did not like this one bit. Don't have kids, but life's good. Hey, you know. Sounds like a win in my book. I ask everybody how their wife and kids are, just because I like the water cool talk of it. I don't know why. I get a kick out of it. I love it. It's just like, Jim, how's the wife? How's the kids? Oh, boomers. They have such interesting dialogue. Why is this not coming up with bricks? Why? Okay. I need to. Oh my god. What was you saying? Oh yeah. Anyway, so I realized we know you stream. Okay. The best thing is he still thinks he can be funny. I know I can be funny. Thank you very kindly. Oh my god. It might just be me laughing, but I know that I'm gonna get me. Ooh boy, do I kill me. Dear God, do I ever? Man, I'm gonna put myself into an early grave with how much I make myself laugh. My God, spleen splitted. But yeah, and or like I remember another teacher was pissed in like, I don't know, I think I was in like, someone was in elementary school. I'm not gonna say which grade, but anyway. And I still distinctly remember there was a kid that transferred out, and this had just like never really happened before. Like, yeah, that would happen over the summers, but like not really mid-year. It was because it was still pretty early on in elementary school. It was like, oh, he just left midway through the year. Oh, that's weird. And for whatever reason, like, it's not a good joke, by the way. This isn't going to be like, oh, wow, you're all going to think this is so funny. This is just an anecdotal story. Probably a bit apocryphal, too. But I remember, like, the teacher was explaining. Well, like, and you know, he just left, and we were, I guess, young enough that they felt they needed to like explain it so like no hurt feelings kind of thing. And in my mind, I honestly just like I discovered sarcasm in this moment where I went, no, you know what? He hates us. It's true, guys. We drove him away, and it killed. And I never felt such a rush in my life. Took a drag of a Popeye cigarette. My God, candy cigarettes. Oh, it killed. Everybody loved it, except for my teacher. She did not. She was very mad. She took me out of the way too much of an overreaction. In hindsight, this was the last month before she left on maternity leave, so fair ball. You know, fair ball to her. Oh man. I have only ever laughed at you, never with you. Well, you know, can't win them all. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche, les 7 bureaux du sommet. This is the only days of the week song I know. It's to the tune of the Flint. Oh, wait. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Oh my god. Okay. That kind of cooks. You lied. That is funny. Typical Matthew. I lied, you know, like a liar. Yeah, I was just sarcastic. I was clearly joking. She's pissed about it though. I wanted to call my parents. My parents kind of were like, okay. But it was like one of those things where I was, but like it lit a fuse because I was like, oh my god. What is that melody? And it's just everybody else like laughing. I'm like, wait a second. And so that began my career in becoming a court jester. Hi, how you do? Jingle, jingle. You know. Okay. What the hell were you doing in there? That is his home. That is his home. He lives there. He just came out to check the mail, I guess. Oh my god. But yeah, it was one of those things that I was like, oh, I see. And so all of this ties back into probably why I stream in some capacity, because I just like doing it, for one. And then for two, it's like a, you know, I like trying to be entertaining at the very least. It's fun. Even if I probably should be worried about the parasocial notions that do come with it. On my end as well, I mean, in the fact that I'm like, oh, I know people's birthdays now, and I know people's like, and I'm like, oh, I have a general idea of like what they do in their life, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm meant to. I was cautioned against it, but I don't know if I agree with those cautioning tales, you know? I will say, actually, streaming has ruined me entirely. To think on anything now, I pace when no one else, like when my roommates are out, I just pace around and I just speak unto the world as though like a chat is there to hear me. It's really cringe. And I just speak unto the world, and it helps me like get my thoughts in order. And then I'm like, this is so bad. This is so bad. If one of my roommates comes back, this would be the end of me. It would be, what are you doing? When is your birthday, Nap? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Only 2? Yeah, only 2 members of chat have ever guessed it and ever gotten it. And they know who they are. Neither of them are still around. So I don't gotta worry about it in the slightest. We need to make this bridge go both ways. No, I don't think so. You will play Genshin Impact on my birthday. Oh no, what precedent have I set? Oh god. I do that without streaming. Get good. You know? Fair enough. It's a lot easier to get very social with you and chat than it is with big streamers or big chat. Yeah, well, part of that's just like how quickly things run by, you know? I mean, it's also like I'm not without the, like, I'm not disillusioned enough to, I'm not, stupid is the wrong word, but like, you know, I'm not stupid enough to not understand the fact that it's like, if you watch somebody, like, I can't fake. I knew going into it that there would have to be some semblance of me on display. Like, sure, to me there is Napoleon VII and Nap, who are like beings that I inhabit. Is the best way. Like, I don't know, it's an act of some sort, you know. It's a heightened experience, I guess I'll say. Like, it's not like a false personality, because I knew getting into it, I was like, there's no way that I can do 4 hours multiple times a week, like 8 hours each week, like, and never have a single semblance of my own true personality be connected to this, you know? So I just never tried to like prevent that. But it's like, okay, it's definitely like a more tuned up version, much with, oh my god, with such things like hydrate redeems. You know? It's one of those things. But 2 members have gotten it from guessing? Yes. I mean, one of them brute forced it, to be fair. One of them brute forced figuring it out. This is not to encourage others to do so. I don't recommend it. It's not worth it. It's not interesting information. Not really. Nat, please, my joy and whimsy I bring. True. Oh my god. But no, so it's like one of those things where it's like, I think some semblance of parasocialness kind of has to exist in terms of streaming, just because it's like, how do you not get to know me to on some level? I mean, like, you know, obviously, like I wouldn't go so far as to be like, you know, call me Ludwig, you know, you don't know me. Like, obviously, to some extent, sure, yeah, there's elements of me that you guys certainly don't know. You know, that's always going to be true, and that's why I always say, and it's not like I've never done or said things for a bit where I've been like, this will be funnier this way. Part of this is entertainment for me, so it's like, you know, that's why I've said before, you know, I'm a liar. Never believe a word out of my mouth, you know? I don't tend to joke about serious things, but of course I'm gonna, I'll you know, I live in none of it, you know? They brute forced it and you told them the truth? Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean? I at the time had said, it's one of those things. It's like I at the time had said way back when, oh yeah, if anybody ever asks on the day of, I'm never gonna lie to you and be like, no, it's not if it is, but you just gotta be able to catch me on the right day. And so they brute forced it. And it was like a little concerning, but not so concerning based on other elements. No, wait, no, I need the string is what I needed out of there. You know, but it's the same way that it's like, it's one of those things where as it got closer and closer, I was like, man, this is a lot of commitment. It's kind of the same way with Joker / Magician, where it was like, how am I not gonna do the response dance along thing on TikTok when they made 100 videos of it, you know? Or there was the person who, oh man, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know, it's like some of the fan fictions that have been written that were like sent my way specifically. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll read it. Yeah, sounds cool, sounds neat. Or some of the questions I've gotten from one individual regarding fan fictions were a bit like, I was like, well, it was one of those things where I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, but then I was like, so long as it's not truly about me, King, and you know that, then yeah, I guess fill your boots. Because in some ways it's this like weird, humbling, cool, amazing experience to have somebody want to make something in any capacity in relation to what I have done or made, you know? I take it like customer service. But more service-based customer service. Oh my god. I understand that I'm parasocial. This is like a club that meets 2 times a week. Like the incident of 07. Dear God, what happened in 07? What happened in 07? Don't worry, Nap. I know where you live. It's okay. We can keep the... Oh my god. No, I live in Bermuda, the city of Bermuda, in the province of the territory of Nunavut. Gotta contact Pink's ghost, huh? We ain't gotta. Where have I brute forced your birthday and then done it, but you don't, it's a king. It's such an underwhelming thing. Also, spend your money on you. I appreciate it so dearly, whatever anybody sends bit, but like, I'll spend the same for your birthday. I wrote a fanfic once. Yeah, a number of people have. A lot of them have been really cool. Some have been really well written. I don't know if I've read the one that you posted, unless you specifically asked, because there was also people who, you know, were posted, but there was one that was posted somewhere that I remember somebody sent me a message about, but then it was like described with a thing that was like, And if you are Nap, please don't read. And I was like, I guess sure. Okay. Which was just surreal experience, but I was like, hey, fair enough. Someone wrote a slash fic about character Nap. Sort of. So people can write whatever, but when I make a harmless, silly edit. Oh my god, you know what happened in 07. No, I don't. Wait, the crash? No, wait, that's 2008. Wait a minute. The financial crash? I wrote one when that went to the deep dark. Ooh. I was gonna write a slice of life thing about you with scarily accurate details about where you live. I mean, yo, check out dude. That is technically how that other person wrote theirs. Sort of. No, I mean, no, they didn't. They wrote what they thought, you know? They said it in a, how do I weasel my way out of this one? They wrote what they thought was a cool real life alternative universe that had nothing distinctly to do with me, but did happen to be set within the streets of a fictitious version of one specific what do you call those districts of New York City. I think they're called districts or something, you know. Anyway, so that it was it's something about a cafe. I think I still have the Word document. So they said, or a PDF that they said about it somewhere. I said it was like 2 years ago. It was well written. Suddenly I'm the bad guy for putting myself out there creatively. What? You put me behind Nancy Pelosi's desk on January 6th? What do you mean? So when I get a little silly and suggest Nap was at the Capitol on January 6th, when I was clearly at the NRA meeting, geez, guys, come on. You know, when I was clearly doing corporate espionage, like, come on. Get it together. I get all my perception of you from Mello's edits. When you say edit, wait a minute. Mello, are you still making Nancy Pelosi edits, or are these edits like video edits? Ain't no way there's video edits of Nap. There ain't no way. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it if I saw one. I don't know what I would do. I think I would freeze as a human being. Oh, wait, actually, I still recall Tyler tagging me, and was not one about me per se, I don't think. Well, it was, I guess it depends on how you read into it. And I was like, what? What is this? And he tagged me at like 3 a.m. I was like, what's going on? What is this? Suddenly I can't express myself. Where was Nap January 7th, though? I think I was writing... No. I might have been writing a practice of the LSAT? Maybe? No, I don't think so. That would have had to have been later. No, that didn't start until I started streaming, so that would have been like 2022, probably. Jack saw the airport video before ever seen your streams. Dear God. The Fozzie head at the plural edits. It has a plural. I'm a little concerned. Okay, I'm gonna empty my inventory and we're gonna go sail off to go get some wood because I do need to gather up a bunch of oak. And I'm dilly-dallying. That's a lie. You can't write. I can write. Come on, I wrote a whole quarter of a paper live on stream like 4 weeks ago. Please, I can write, I can see, I can write. Oh god. Oh, there we go. I was like, wait, I don't only have 2 steak. All right, perfect. I do still edit you into situations. It's so fun, dear God. I'm gonna be on a list. Nap, can you come to my university and give a guest lecture on political science? Bro, in no uncertain terms would they not want me to give. Oh my god. A guest lecture? King, are you crazy? Who would want a guest lecture from me? I'm barely even, I don't even know if I'd it's like barely published. It's not even like a big, why would anybody want to hear what I think? Little Nap Goes to Europe was one of the first impressions of you. Dear God, what an impression. What an impression that was made. I'll recognize by your voice. Nope. I'll be using my academic voice. I clean it up. I clean it up when I have to read for other things. It's you would not recognize it. Leah Michelle and Nap share the same issue. He actually can't read. Who? Leah Michelle? Who the hell is Leah Michelle? Huh? Nap, can you make all of Little Nap Goes to Europe sped up to like 500% your follow alert? Send it to me, maybe. You mean the academic voice you use YouTube video essays? Sort of, slightly different. That one is a lot more whispery. In terms of what I do for an academic voice. It gets into like a similar ballpark. I finally told my history prof about the historian trying to get you exposed. She was like, yeah, sounds about right. What do you mean sounds about right? Oh my god. They were just like, yeah, French Revolutionary discourse is weirdly cutthroat. Yeah, they are freaks over there. Is there anything? Big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies, big money, God apple, come on. Dang it. Lame. You watched Glee, Rachel, the commentary I could make, but Shane. Do it, I dare you. Do it, you won't. I don't even know what commentary you mean. Rachel, oh, she's like the lead, right? She's like the one, she was like the lead who wanted everybody to know she was the lead. Oh wait, are you saying that I'm like that person? I mean, ouch, but fair, you know? I guess. Though, wasn't she like awful? Doesn't she like do horrible things to people? You needed to turn Little Nap Goes to Europe into a 5-checking. I'm actually curious about how much you can change your voice. You don't have to do your academic voice. But can you change it a similar amount? Because I wanted to know if I actually recognize it. I don't got that many changes I can do to it, King. So I'm not gonna be changing it too much. Because if I do, then you will know it. I know, like, I make it sound like I go full voice actor and you'd never recognize it, but it's more like full voice actor in a Matt Mercer way, where it's like, oh, you know that is Matt, like Yuri Lenthal, you're like, you know who that is. It's just if you think on it for enough time, you know what I mean? Because you can't get rid. There's certain inflections like that, like inflections, like there's just ways that like my voice goes in a bounce sometimes due to like just, I don't know, its origins. And so that bounce is kind of like something that I think's always going to be perceptible about it. Dang it. But the commentary is the whispery academic voice. I think you missed an entire meme, and I refuse to get into that. Probably, yeah. If it's a Glee meme, yeah. All I know about Glee comes from Tyler. That's all I know. And like the 3 episodes I watched before he told me like the crimes of some of the cast, and I went, I'm good. I don't think I can watch this now. You know? Little Nap visits the 50 states, mellow with a common wispy academic voice. Yeah, well, that's just because it's more of a it's trying to be more emulated of a YouTube video essay that I enjoy. You know, it's an emulation thing. Yo, Pickle, long time no see, King. How you been? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Reminds you of the time someone whispered French endearments on stream. That doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me one bit. You all said you didn't speak French, and I just was speaking. I was quoting something. It was, listen. Oh my god. Wow, did I do nothing to talk about it either? Well, yeah, okay, first you also talked about it, but you weren't as like descriptive. Other than like you told me later stage stuff, like how the volleyball teacher coach lady becomes like the vice president or something. Wait, I think Little Nap goes to you. Was a sub chat exclusive? Maybe I'll open the vault one day. Oh my god. Life's good, no kids, none. How you doing, Goofy, Silly, Fake the Boy? I'm doing fantastic, King. I'm living La Vida Loca. I never said that. It was implied. It was implied. My chainmail now fits over my t-shirt. Let's go. Huge. I tried to not get too descriptive because the Discord's still PG-13. I also learned, yeah, that show has a lot going on in it. I was like, oh my god, there's so much happening. It also just, you know, near 30-year-olds in high school, it's a weird portrayal. It hits too close to, oh man, it's just weird seeing it. And then I go, oh, is that what that looked? Okay, well, probably should have listened to some people. Okay, fair enough. Oh my god. Oh, I think I've told that story before. Little Nap visits the 7, Little Nap visits 7 wonders of the world. Am I going to open Premiere Pro and edit Little Nap into a GIF? Dear God. Finally auditioned for, oh, I can finally audition for high school shows? Oh my god. Hey, you know, you can't win them all. I wouldn't recommend it though. It does come off a freaky deaky. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just clear here. This is far enough away. I don't have to worry about it like messing up the area. It is kind of whack though. I will say, chatters, if you are in high school, please don't date really old people. It's not a good idea. Don't ever do that. Learn from your boy's mistakes. It is not a good idea. Don't even do it. Don't entertain. They're weirdos. They're freaks. I can win them all, huh? Nap goes to the most lore-looking area for tree clearing. Brother, it's an oak forest. What's lore about this? At the same time, I have dinner. Rude. Hold off on. There's no lore coming. What do you mean? I need oak. What do you mean? Giant cave? Where? Oh, well, okay. All right, I see your point. Yeah, it's a pretty big cave. But no, I'm just gathering trees. Don't hold on for nothing. Oh my god. Bop, bop. Why would we ever switch to lore, chatters? That'd be so weird. Lore at 6:30? No, that'd be crazy. 2 hours straight of lore left for the stream? Can you imagine a full theatrical cut? Every time lore is about to happen, there's no lore coming. Well, and see, then I don't deliver lore, and then people go, Nap, you made us all think the lore was coming. I go, what do you mean? I said there isn't. Oh my god. Promise, pinky promise, no lore coming. Unless we like find something cool, in which case then, you know, makeshift lore happens, but that doesn't, like, we're just gathering oak. I just genuinely need oak, and I didn't want to destroy any of the forests near where, like, spawn is. Oh my god. Hard cut, slam cut, derealization lore. I bring in all of her OEM. I get it fully voice acted. It's the most insane lore you've ever seen. You watch prior versions of Nap and Soup fall in love. It is set to that song from the epic. It's oh my god. Oh no, I meant promise it was an hour and a half of lore. I don't think people would want that. Believe me, I've thought about it. Like, believe you me, I have been like, we could, I've been like, but then I go, no, this is too long. Because especially, and I know it's too long because there's people who pop in all the time and go, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I can't like inform them. And fair. I guess I could get a little text thing that blurbs up that goes, Napoleon is doing lore right now. I don't know. I can never get a gauge on people. I usually try to take a gauge like midway through the year as to whether or not like the lore part is still interesting. Because like I said, it's been a while since the start of all this. A lot of people are like, I don't really know the plot, so I don't really tune into lore. And I go, oh, okay. So there's been like at least 3 or 4 times I've scrapped lore because I've been like, oh yeah, the vibes are fun right now, and you know, I don't know if lore's that truly something that holds people's interest at this point or not. Hard to tell sometimes. He says it sarcastically to make us think it's not happening. It does happen. Oh, I like lore. Well, yes, I know you. I know you like lore, MJ. I also like doing lore, which is why I still do it. But like, I still do it because I enjoy doing it. It's one of my favorite parts about this world. It's the same way that, like, you know, I look. That's why oh man, I need to either somehow learn animation or finish gathering up funds towards getting an animatic made or an animation made. But then I'm like, I don't know if that's cringe. there's a narrative in my head that I'm like, I don't think I'll ever get to that on stream, but it's a really cool, like, because it fundamentally impacts how like the lore develops. There's a story piece that I have never gotten into on stream. Nor am I gonna get too deeply into here. It's just like, oh, this informs a lot of like the theme of the story and where it goes. Because you know, I foolishly actually thought about the thing when I started planning it out. And then I was like, oh, there's no way to communicate that part because it all happened way back when. Okay. You're cringe. Live your life. Oh my god. I wish I still had After Effects installed. I don't know how Premiere Pro works at all. Very, very buggily, but hey, you know, weirdly enough, still industry standard for some reason. Kill the cringe, give us the gaze. Well, it is, but screw anyone who says it. We're all cringe. Oh my god. Well, and it's one of those things where it's like anything's cringe until you're like anything's cringe until it's successful, you know? Like any piece of I was gonna say any piece of art. Not that the lore is art, but no, you know what it is. My magnum opus. Oh. You know, because it's one of those things where it's like I kind of like sometimes I'm like, oh man, I wish I could do lore earlier because then I'd have the rest of the stream to just kind of vibe. And then I'm like, oh, it's the same way that it's like one of the great things I think for streamers who have done that kind of thing. Yo, Apple Demon Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kid? I do think in the landscape though of like Minecraft streamers who have done like story-based content and like done like lore and stuff like that, one of the smarter decisions those people have made is not locking themselves into 4-hour blocks. Because then I go, oh, well, if I put it away at the end, then it's like, okay, well, that's like, you know, people don't want to have to wait through the stream for that. But then it's like, okay, but I've never done like a dedicated, all right, here's a 1-hour stream that's just going to be a little lore movie. But maybe I will. Maybe that'll become what Wednesday streams will be. Not every Wednesday, but a random Wednesday stream that's just that. I don't know. Call me Apple. You got it, boss. What a crisp name. Could say it's golden. And I don't know, Granny Smith. I ran out of Apple ideas. Oh, might have to Macintosh that one out. Have I amused you? Is this funny? Is it? Why am I doing this? I don't need to do this. I can just use a website. I love when you do lore earlier in the stream because you have no clue how to transition. Well, yeah, because how do you? No, other creators don't transition. They just end stream. Please stop. They just got here. It felt like the right move. It felt like flashbanging them with that was the correct move, okay? Listen. MJ is like, you're killing the growth cycle, please. Unfollows. He's crazy. Oh my god. I mean, kind of fair. I'm not gonna. Oh well. You can't win them all. I love the transition to lore and back very abruptly. It's very funny. Oh my god. It's because I'm like, how do I go back? I don't. It's so serious and I'm so unserious. Streaming, I'm so unserious while I stream. I guess I've been serious before, but usually still in a joking manner, you know? Let them know what they're getting into early. Yeah, see, you know, I'm giving them a buyer beware. I'm letting them in on a little secret about it all, you know? It's that way they're prepared, you know? I said, I love earlier in stream. I wasn't being sarcastic. Oh, I didn't think you were. I just always have found it to be. I'm like, man, maybe it's more jarring than it ought to be. Ah, well. It's the same way. Like, we haven't played on the hardcore world in so long. Like, mainly because, you know, I wanted to give it some time to breathe, but also because I was like, ooh, the next bits of lore are kind of like a big swing forward, you know. And so I feel like if I were gonna do that, I don't know. I've just kind of been like, maybe that's maybe that's something I should hold off on for a hot minute, you know. And then I think I just shelved it for longer than I meant to. Again, not that we're doing lore today. We're not. I don't know why I'm making it. I am making it sound like we are. We are genuinely not. You've given him a lot of time. It's been like 2 hardcore streams this year. I know, right? Given that, but it's just I feel bad that, like, part of it's because we used to never do full playthroughs of games, really. Like, it'd be rare that we did full playthroughs. We'd usually do like a stream if it was a sub goal. But like, a lot of those games that got onto the sub goal list came from like the insanity that was, you know, like Tyler Tuttle Human and MJ and Jack and whoever Anonymous is still, and other such, and it's been like, and it was like, we got to like 200 to 300. So I was like, I'm playing through these games. I'm not gonna be chintzy on it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, of course we're playing through it, you know? And so now the ones that are more in that category of like a one and done stream are horror games, you know? You've done enough variety streams. You've done enough. Pack it up, big boy. No more. You're done. Hey, you're done. You've done enough. Oh god, well, because a lot of it was, I was like, okay, and then we'll rush through New Vegas and finish that up, and then it'll be off the docket. And because I'm like, oh man, this is like carrying over into like the next year. I should probably get these games done. It's kind of part of it. I think if I went back up to my 3-time-a-week stream schedule that once upon a time did exist, I kept that up for for a year, and then I don't know why I like let it drop, but I did, and then I went, oh, huh. Oh, I'm willing to call you over. I didn't see the first one. You're so right. I was like, dang, dude. I thought you were just straight up like, hey, you've done enough. All right. It's Jover. You put too many variety games on the table, buddy. Yeah, true. What's up? I made them as like, they were sub goals that were never to come true. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, something's there. I wasn't expecting like what happened, which I still don't know how to like wrap my mind around. But let's go. I am officially, I'm no longer just a Minecraft streamer in the eyes of Gred. Let's go. A W. I love when that reads a chat message different than it was intended. It takes the conversation in an entirely different direction. It's my favorite thing. It's just me arguing with myself. It's me with slight. I am the lead woman in a random Penny Dreadful in a Dickensian novel of the 1800s, with the ether about me as I need to be taken to an asylum for all these slights I perceive, real and imagined. I am, you know, I'm slowly losing my mind. And you know, for whatever reason, the opiates are not helping. I just need to be taken up country. Yes, I believe the salt air will help soothe her fractured mind. Yes, well, her mother was Polish, yes. That's a genuine line from, I'm pretty sure it's Lady Audley's Secret. I'm pretty sure. I could be misremembering. I think it is. I have it on the shelf here somewhere. Great book. It's your fault for starting though. We earned our Outer Wilds, but you didn't have to start it, but now it's in the rotation too. Didn't you ask me to play? You said play Outer Wilds. So I was like, all right, fair enough. You asked me to. When are you gonna play Infinity, Nicky? Technically that sub goal has not been hit. I don't think it was. I don't think we listed it yet. I think it's on the list. It's just not, it never actually, I don't think it's come up in rotation yet, has it? You didn't have to listen. No, but it was no skin off my teeth, you know? It was like, oh, it's fine. And I had fun. I had fun playing it. You don't always stuff. No, I know. Well, I mean, I do. I know. You know what I mean? I mean, these things are bought and paid for. But no, it's like, you know, if it's something that I think people will genuinely enjoy, that I try to stream things that I think at that, like I give thought to what I'm going to stream in a given week. Usually Minecraft gets filtered in more often because it's like, you know, that's what more people want and tune in for. And so I'm like, you know, if that's what people want to see, that's why I stream a lot. I also love I'm just addicted to Minecraft and have never like lost my love for it in years, in like over a decade of playing it. I just adore the game too much. But like, you know, there's an element to it that's just like, yeah, I also, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, I don't play Minecraft because people enjoy it. No, I do also play it because I'm like, oh, I know that's what most people joined for. No, I was joking. Oh, okay. I thought I forgot one. I was like, did I forget one of the sub goals? Wait a minute. Because it's no skin off your teeth. Well, we'll get to them all eventually. I'm not gonna be hit by a bus tomorrow, dude. I'm here for the long run, King. You know, it'll all be finished. What, you think I'm gonna like walk outside and the refrigerator's gonna fall on me in a cartoonish fashion? Maybe. But you know what? In that case, he died how he lived. Cartoonishly. You never know that. Exactly. I could never be. For me to get hit by a bus, I would have to go outside. And why would I ever do such a foolish thing when I can never leave the house, when I can stay inside the home and live forever, listening to the sounds of the apartments and go, ooh, I can live within the flat and never leave. I do, for clarity's sake, I do leave my apartment. I do. That is something I do. I don't never leave. So we're clear. I'm not a recluse. Don't do that. It's not healthy. You never know. I do. See, I talked to somebody once, you know, way back when. I found out the exact day I'll die. I'm ready. This is where you all find out that I'm like deeply superstitious. Like I went to like a medium and I actually got like a fortune. And I went to like the Coney Island medium and I was like, she's so right. Oh my God. She knows. She knows. Oh my God. You're so right. That is my astrological sign. How did you guess that? Wow. Oh my God, that's when I'm gonna die? Oh my God. How long is your current follow alert on screen for? Huh? What do you mean? How long is your alert on? There's not an alert up on screen. What do you mean? Do you see an alert? I don't. What island medium? Oh, it's usually like at an amusement park, you know. It's like a term for an amusement park medium. Just like somebody who's clearly, you know, full of it and not actually gonna give you any legitimate information. It's you know, like a sleazy place. Why Coney Island in particular, Dap? What do you mean? It's just a phrase. It's a turn of phrase. It's just a saying. What do you mean? I'm asking how long it stays on screen before fading away. Oh, I don't know. I set that thing forever ago and just let it ride. I want to say it's on screen for 5 to 10 seconds. Maybe a little longer. Longer if the text-to-speech, or no, there's a sub. Subs stay longer with the text-to-speech. But off the top of my head, I got no clue. That's like eons and eons ago that I set that thing. That's strange. I gotta jump the tree. When someone, wait, Coney Island is in fact a place. Yeah, it's a place that people have sayings about. What do you mean? It's like a, I think it's like a famous, like amusement park, isn't it? Or some sort of, I don't know, like fair, I guess, or other such thing. I think it's on the East Coast somewhere. Not sure where exactly. Somewhere's on the, you know, on the eastern seaboard somewhere. You know, it's Maybe it's in Maryland. I don't know. You know, it might be Delaware. Now that I think about it, it might be Delaware. You annoy me so much. Good. I hope so. My greatest joy in life. Annoying the chat. Ugh. What a time to be alive. Bop, bop, bop. Huh? Elio? Elio, where are you? Around here somewhere, I hear you. King? Brother, where are you? Elio, wait a second. Wait, why are your things separate? King? King, why'd you lose contact with your llamas? Elio, what happened? Brother! Discomfort stream, let's go! W. All I could ever wish to be. Oh my god. Hey man, how'd you get stuck down there? What do you got for sale? No, I thought there was sponge. That would have been way more useful as sponge. Hey, yeah, no, come on up. And he disappeared. That's all right. Well, that's just like him. All right. Well, you know, stay safe. Hey, Louise. This is how the lore starts. Who said there's gonna be lore? I think I distinctly remember saying there wasn't gonna be lore. Hard cut. Wake up. Cold sweat. What a time to be alive. He's so silly. He's so silly. I like character app. Let's go. Let's go. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Yeah, oh, did I answer your question earlier? Did I answer your question earlier, Greg, about character nap? I think I did. If I didn't, for D&D character, the current one would probably be some version of an ASMR. I'm so confused. What is it about the lore? Right. All right. Listen. Oh, then just enough about it. Just enough about all this poppycock. Wait a minute. What is this about all this lore then? So basically, the long and the short. Oh wait, I got a button for this. That sort of half explains it. So this is my hardcore world. You know. So in playing it, this started years ago. This is a 3.5-year-old hardcore world. You notice I'm still in diamond armor. That's weird, right? Well, it's because when I started it, I was like, oh, what would be like a cool test to do for like a cool like, oh, how do you? Because I got really interested into the implicit lore of Minecraft and how it like teaches you things. You know, like you go to an igloo, you find an underground igloo lab to learn how to cure zombification. Or the way you figure out how to go to the nether is if you find enough nether portals, you go, wait a minute, they keep making this same shape of a square with or a rectangle with obsidian, and they always have like some sort of way to light fires around them. I wonder what that's about. So like with because how do you otherwise play this game without a Wikipedia page, you know? So I've always been very interested in the implicit story because there is, according to the developers, a genuine lore to the world, you know? Which we know is true because they've made changes to the game based on that lore. Like they removed some features from certain mobs before releasing them to be like, nah, that would have clashed with the lore, so we're not going to do that. But they've also said, we're never going to tell you what the lore is. They're like, listen, we'll admit there is a guiding story, but we want you to be able to make up your own always. So we're never going to tell you what it is. But anyway, so I was like, wouldn't it be cool to play through a version of Minecraft in hardcore, which I didn't think would last this long. It is my first ever real hardcore world, and I've somehow never died. And so I was like, well, an interesting little twist might be that I can only do things or advance in the game as I learn things from the game itself, like as it would teach me. So, you know, if you find enough nether portals, then I can go to the nether. If I find the igloo, then I can cure zombification. If I find a jungle temple, I can learn redstone, because that's the first place you see redstone in the actual world. That's not just like a pressure plate. And so on and so forth, you know? Because I thought that'd be a fun little challenge. As time went on, and this went on longer and longer, I realized, oh, there's some things this game just doesn't teach you. And parts of, you know, like what an ender eye is, or how to even make one, or why you would need to make one. Like the stronghold, unless you just stumble upon it, there's no way to know that that's a thing. Which is a little weird. And so I was like, how do I rectify that for the sake of story? Because we started getting a story made. And well, it had at that point kind of spun out to be a bit of a collaborative storytelling thing with the chat, because I thought that was fun. The idea of like, okay, in chat we'll get to somewhat guide where this story goes. I mean, I'll have, you know, final cut obviously, but you know, like elements that they can suggest for characters or ideas and stuff like that, and input that they might have. How do we do that? And I was like, oh, okay. The chat can be, you know, sort of like that, like a Herculean, like oracle god type deal that contacts ya boy, the hero of legend kind of thing. Because, you know, Steve or whoever you're playing kind of is that in this world. He's weirdly stronger than all the villagers and pillagers. And it's like, why? He's just a guy. Or is he? You know, maybe he's some sort of demigod. Who knows? There's no real answer to that. If you ask some people or some game theory channels, they talk about builders. I don't personally ascribe to that theory, but, you know, if you do, fill your boots. And so I was like, that'd be a cool way to do this. But anyways, time kind of went on. I started getting more and more like, okay, well, how do I add more to this storyline? And Chad is the one who suggested, like, hey, so your name is Napoleon VII, right? Does that mean there was, like, others before you? And I was like, reincarnation, baby, bingo. Not necessarily reincarnation, but like a like lineage kind of thing. I was like, oh, that's an interesting idea. So like little lore elements and story elements have cropped up over time. And we've done kind of like some streams. We'll just snap into lore. I usually never tell anybody when it's coming. It usually just happens. Sometimes it's like a pre-recorded thing. Sometimes it was done off the cuff. Because, you know, we'd find something. And it's been like this fun little collaborative narrative we've made. But yeah, I'm glad you think it sounds cool. It's been really fun to like develop and make and the like, because it's like, oh, okay, I can add, because there's a little thing like, okay, well, where did all of these, like, why are there so many what's what I'm looking for? Shipwrecks. Like, why are there so many shipwrecks? But also, why are there civilizations below the ocean? Like, why are there cities? But okay, were those cities always below the ocean? Maybe that's what the Heart of the Sea is for. But the Heart of the Sea doesn't make sense because you can only get that by making it recently. Okay, well, I don't know, and you need Prismarine. Okay, well, what are the Guardians for? And da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you know? So it's like, there's just a whole bunch of things. Wait, if it's a lineage, then Pastnap would reproduce. Immaculate conception. Oh my god, you know? What I'm saying is I am Jesus. I am the I am, you know? I am Exodus 3:14. I am the I am. I am Yahweh and Genesis. I am all things. It's true. It's true. Good God. So I'm gonna, I need, my ego needs to be checked some days, you know, some days. Got pregnant by Jesus? Hey, who said I was the one who got pregnant? Hey, wait a second. No. Reverse. Never mind. I'm not going into this. I thought Jesus could read and write. Now, first of all, what makes you think a carpenter from like the year 0, that's not a real year, a carpenter from like 32 BCE or whatever could write? And second of all, how dare you? That's why you stream? Oh my god. You got Jesus pregnant. Hey man, he's like a divine. I don't know what he can do. You know? I need to stop talking. That I learned already from, I forget from who, from this, that is already like that Jesus also has fan fiction. I don't need that crossover. I don't need somebody to be like, Nap, I've written it. No, not even. They busted the door with like a pince nez on. Nap, Napoleon, I've written. Here's the manuscript. Sweat pouring down their brow. They take out like an old handkerchief. Like, I've finished it. My magnum opus, the Divine Comedy. Oh God. 6 times? When you make it sound like that. Oh, listen, don't worry about it. I am not gonna confirm that as a canon thing. Oh my god. Oh. Though that one storyline somebody was gonna write of a nap of an ancient Greece nap and with whatever the Achilles book, you know, that one sounded like a winner, but. But I think that's probably the only antiquity figure that I should probably be paired with. I don't know if I don't, not paired with, not, I mean like as in like a storyline, like oh my god, I didn't mean in like a, oh god, I somebody take this shovel out of my hands. Meet my parents, Jesus and primordial soup. yeah. Meet my parents, Jesus and like oh my god, an eldritch horror, just like an inexplicable, unknowable divinity. Oh, you're giving the people so much material. Listen, I haven't slept much this week. I don't remember. Oh my god. Things are funnier to me today than they normally are, okay? Nap after night is a little easier to get to, okay? I'll take your shovel and fill I'm not reading that out loud. I don't know if I misread that. I'm not going back to it. Nap is soup. Carrying the other dad. What? No, soup is not blood related. Is not blood related to Napoleon. No. No. No, he's got way more of a sad old story going on. Nap after 9 also apparently it's not sulking. Make it sound so lame and like and whingy. Oh my god. What happened with soup? Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what happened exactly. I'm not gonna tell you the exact thing that happened. All I can say is, you know, he's you know, hey, you saw the ballroom lore. You know what inspired. I think I talked about what inspired that. You know, if you ever need to know what inspired that, there's two. Soup and Nap are tied together. Well, technically, there's a whole playlist, but that's a whole other thing. Playlists is how I design character. It's the whole thing. But two key element songs come from one musical actually. For Soup and Nap's relation in any capacity, both current and past Nap. In some capacity, more towards the past, and both are from the Anastasia musical. They're the Once Upon a December and the reprisal of oh, what's it called? It's Hello Random Aldo. So you're telling me they weren't successfully? Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I neither confirmed nor denied reincarnation, and so what else that could mean is separate. Okay, is what I'm saying. Oh my god. Listen, okay? It's its own separate little thing, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I did not see the ballroom lore. Oh, well, see, that was once upon a December. I think it's Once Upon a Dream, maybe, but Once Upon a December is what that was based on. And the other one's like the still / the Never Flow reprise one. from the same song. But yeah, that was a fun one. No lore, I think, has been based on that second one yet. Not truly. Outside of written stuff that I've either not released or the like. But then anyway, that all connects into yada yada yada. I care too much for themes of divinity and betrayal, and then I listen. There's too many themes that have been baked into this that I doubt I'll ever get towards with actual presented lore, because there's storylines that I like. It's the same way that it's like elements of like a warden nap and stuff like that are deep seated into like the characterization of certain elements that it's like, I really enjoy them. I think they, and you know, I've developed them and I got a good idea of what it is in my mind. And you know, I think the concept, at one point, I forget if I talked about this with Sam or Oliver. At one point I was discussing with people the concepts of, this was at the same time that like the Origins mod was really big. We had discussed an Origins server. And I was like, maybe. And there was talk that I was gonna do a version of NAP that was gonna be more on display of that and whatnot. But yeah, it's kind of like I imagine hybrid individuals are probably not super smiled upon within a regular society. You know, villagers gotta hunt something, you know. So everything gets hunted to extinction, baby. No, I didn't see the ballroom. I like the bubbles. I didn't see that. I'm like, okay, well, fair enough. It is on the VODs channel. That's true. It is. Oh boy, I know how you can. That's true. And the VODs that do have lore in them do have distinctive thumbnails. I don't know if they're sorted out into a specific playlist, but they are distinctive thumbnail. But have a great rest of the stream. Sure thing, Random. Enjoy your D&D session. I'm asking what happened about you on the beach, or he said, "Oh, that? No, we don't need to get into all that." Life comes at you fast. No, I was, you know, mopey probably is the word to describe it. That's all. We don't need to talk about my psyche too much on stream. That's probably not a good stream topic. That's not entertaining. Actually, I will take those instead. I have made a lore specific playlist. Let's go. 25. I made 25 different videos with lore. Dear God. Dear God. Ballroom is VOD number 117. Ooh. Yeah, it was the last VOD before Christmas of 2023. I think. It would have had to be, because that's part of why it was the lore that it was, because I snickered to myself at the use of Once Upon a December. I went, because it's December. I don't come to stream for entertainment. Gren shows up just to bully. Oh my God, only 25? Hey, 25 is a good bit, but also fair. You have had an interesting week. Yeah, well, you know, things happen. It's been weird. You know what? Like no, I'm gonna stop myself. I don't think I should. I think I will regret talking about this on stream. Not for any specific reason other than just it's yeah, you know, I wish to be unknown, you know? Yeah, it's basically a full inventory. I come to stream to chat to my best friend Napoleon / parasocial. Oh my god. Perhaps if you finish the message, you'd get the full message. What? You split it in two. What do you mean? You split it. What do you mean finish the message? I finished the message. You made a second follow-up, kid. What kind of Morse code are you sending out? What do you mean? Hey, I didn't finish my stop. What do you wrote a sentence, a full and complete sentence. That's not me not reading something to completion. That's you splitting things in two. Oh my god. Oh, you're allowed to talk about yourself? No. I forgot I wrote it in 2 parts. That's on me. Oh my god. But I'll bully you for it anyway. Oh my god. Oh. What a time to be alive. Can I talk about Mandalorian now? Absolutely. Oh, you didn't have to ask. Always? What do you mean? Oh my god. We used to be a real nation. We used to be a real country. People used to come in here talking about Mando off rip. Once upon a time. Oh. Let me pull out the bed. Pop. I just heard a moo. Uni students are what? Are you sure it wasn't one of the cows I just passed? Oh my god! Yeah, I did just pass a cow. It mooed in game. I'm waiting for this Mandalore. I'm sitting here patiently. Wasn't a Minecraft move. Well, you know. Oh. It's getting a movie, isn't it? Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, aren't they in the middle of like creating the movie for Mando? I'm pretty sure they are. I could be wrong. Did you know the Mandalorians don't have any gendered terms in their language? Everything is gendered neutral. Uri is parent, Vod is sibling, Ad is child, etc., etc. I feel like I've heard of that before. I didn't know if I didn't know it was like an element of their language, but yeah. Yeah, they're more of just a might makes right society. So it's kind of, you know, if you're the mightiest, it kind of don't matter who you are. You're right. See, they're like, hey man, if you could kick some butt, that's all that matters. That's all that matters in the end. Can you obliterate someone? I swear, if I look out that window and there's some uni student guiding a cow down the road, maybe he's lost. Maybe he needs to find his way home. Maybe they are on an epic adventure. You never know. Did you know the Harthians in Outer Wilds don't have gendered terms, but the Nomai do? That's kind of curious. The Nomai had gendered terms? I don't recall them having that, but maybe that makes sense. Also, Mando was originally created by one woman, but she has since detached herself from the language to let fans extrapolate on the base. Yo. That makes sense. feel like that's kind of like Klingon, isn't it? I forget who made Klingon, but hasn't that also been kind of like just like, yeah, it can further be developed by fans and the like? Because there's a bunch of nerds out there who are like, I love language development, and that's all they do. You know, it's their passion. You already knew that this. I told you this when you played this. Did you? No, I don't think so. No. MJ's like, I've rewatched the VODs. I know you do. And some of them are gay. The Harthians are all they thems. Ah. That makes sense. So yeah. So you can literally just make stuff up along as you stick to the rules of the language. True. I mean, that's true for any language, really. So long as you stick to the rules of English, you can make up any word you want. Even then, there are exceptions to the rules. It all depends. Remember the DLC stream? I wasn't 100% sure what was happening. Hey, you know, commitment. And it happened. Look at that. Look at that. And you thought I wouldn't stream? What you think? You think you go into this, like somebody goes into Discord and be like, I've rewatched this VOD. You think that doesn't instantly make me go, okay, whatever you want, anything? Yep, you got it, boy. The fact that somebody was interested enough in something to go back and rewatch one of the VODs, brother, I'm there. I'm down. I'm like, yup. What game you want next? You got it, boys. Also, Mando has many root words, but the translation website I use doesn't translate literally, so you have to figure out the root words yourself, which is kind of annoying, but also really fun. Hey, it does. I mean, like I said, language is like a really fun element to explore for people. There's like a whole like rich community online of like different linguistics being developed and stuff like that, so it's a good way to be. Throw those there, and then I need to go back to get the dirt, but these needed to be over here anyway. And then we'll be fine. I watch the end of the Portal VODs occasionally, but I binge the entire Outer Wilds series when I get back to it. It was infuriating. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I was having fun with it. I didn't... I was having fun with it. I didn't realize it was like a deeply infuriating thing. I love Mando. Vibrates. Let's go. Real. I find them to just be like a really interesting like subsect of Star Wars. Like, I mean, because they are a lot more than just like the Spartan counterparts, you know what I mean? And that's kind of how they started, as just like, oh, and here's the warrior society. But like, they've gotten really, like, the development that they've gotten over the last, like, over the years kind of thing has been just really, like, fun and then engaging. Also, the Darksaber still just remains the cool. Why does only one person ever got to make the cool glow-in-the-dark lightsaber? Or not glow-in-the... the poggers!
Highnap High Chat tax season has begun some help. Overtime has granted me the ability to make bank. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go! Oh my god. Thank you so much for those some 30 months. Oh my god. I hope you're doing well. I hope life's been treating you well. I hope the overtime was painless. I hope it was a fun time for you. Big W. I hope the week's been fun. Mando is the language, but I also like Mandalorians. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of like bouncing off of that. I wasn't like, what I had meant was more like, yeah, yes, and I was yes anding you. I was hitting you with the classic, you know? Bop. So the general plan next is I'm going to expand this little platform, and then we're going to build a street on it. It's been busy but rewarding. Stream day. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Love the Mets. Love the Mets, baby. Go Mets. Well, it's all in the past now, you know? You're free. You never have to go back there again. We've been talking about all sorts of things today. We've been talking about lore in this world. We've been talking about Mandalorian languages. We've been discussing all sorts of little fun topics. It's been great. That's right. I'm going to bed now that my laptop's out of charge. Good night, Jack. Good night, Gwen. Sleep well, King. Have a good rest of your night. Have a great weekend. Bye. Domain expansion. It's true. I am Gojo. How'd you know? Fan art now. Oh my god, I've never actually seen that show. I think he's actually a villain, so maybe that's a bad comparison to draw. I don't know. I quite frankly know nothing about Jujutsu Kaisen other than its name and the fact that people think Gojo is a cool character. Yo, Jacob, howdy, short emperor, short. I am in no way short. How dare you? How dare you? I will never forgive this slight. But how you doing? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? How you been, King? Hopefully good. Hope life's treating you well. I really like Mandoa. Is neat. I'm trying to learn the language. It's kind of annoying because the words are not always produced how I assume. And I basically relearned some words because I learned them wrong, but he's fine. Hey, all part of the process. As long as you're having fun doing it, that's the important thing. Nap, I'm not even halfway done with Koa. That is only meaning saving. If I'm not challenged to beat the sub goal, oh my god. Very disappointed. My laptop ran out so soon. I wanted to do more work on my chainmail. Hey, can't win them all. Can't win them all. They say you can, but you can't. Except for me, of course. I can. Me personally, I can. In fact, I do win them all of them. Every last one. Never lose. Undefeated champ. Haven't seen it either. Now Gojo is a good guy from what I know. My friend simps for him, but they also simp for Darth Maul. Huh? When did I have a wife and kids? I'm paying. Well, I mean, you might not. That might be the answer. How's the wife? How's the kids? Non-existent. I ask everybody that. I ask everybody that all the time. It's my favorite little water cooler question, Hey, how's it going? How's the wife? How's the kids? I think it's funny. I get a good, sensible little chuckle out of it, What's Pan again? God in nature. God in nature that went missing, in the Bermuda Triangle. Got satyr legs. Yeah, I'm just gonna see myself. Yeah, well, What are these, Vode is not pronounced Vode, it's pronounced Vode, etc., etc. Yeah, the little idiosyncrasies and stuff like that. Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Why? Why? I mean, I can easily get back up there, but please, why? Pop, 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 pop. Opinions on Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. I thought it was awesome, dude. I thought it was sick. Had a lot of poignance to it. But then again, I also just like Kendrick's work anyway. I thought GNX was a great... It's probably one of my favorite albums he's done. I'm so glad he did Man in the Garden. Mainly because I think that's one of his more interesting songs. I'm a little... I do wish he had maybe done a bit more from... what do you call it? From GNX. Like, I probably would have liked maybe Gloria, but all in all, great. Also, I just don't think you can beat the victory lap that it was. Oh my god. Oh man, Samuel Jackson's also this like really interesting choice for it, particularly because if he is trying to send a message, it's like Sam Jackson. Like, for those who don't know, Samuel Jackson was a really militant protester basically at one point. Not to say he's not now, but you know, like he was he's definitely been involved in with like the Black Panthers and stuff like that at different times. He's got a long history of that kind of stuff. Cool guy, worth reading into if you've never read into any of the stuff he's done. I want to play their favorite song, but they know they love this suit. Yeah. Hey, well, no lawsuit yet, I don't think. Oh my god. What a crazy victory. Even with how it was like censored and stuff like that, it's like, dang, man. That was a loud arena. I also really, what I really enjoy, and part of it's because it was messaging based, is like, it really kind of like proved, like comparatively speaking, just like, you know, it was a pretty like mellow, toned down Super Bowl performance. Like, it wasn't a floating platform like Rihanna kind of thing, and it wasn't like flipping down into the stadium like Lady Gaga. It wasn't the shooting up out of the screen like Michael Jackson, you know, or like Prince's giant like Purple Rain performance with like the air blowing up the giant cloth so that he could be projected as a shadow. It was a pretty tame performance all in all. I forget who said, I think it was T-Pain who talked about this recently, where he was like, you know, honestly, it kind of goes to show that, you know, if there's good messaging behind it and it's like interesting enough, then it doesn't have to be, what you call it? It doesn't have to be all that like flashy stuff, you know? Yo, halfway, I'll do. Oh my god, it's you! It's me! I'm your biggest fan. Hey, thanks, man. Where are you coming from? Pop, pop, pop. Hope you've been well. Hope life's treating you well. Wait, you mean Mace Windu is that the guy with the... Yeah, Mace Windu. Yes, that's what I mean for Sam Jackson, yes. Yes, that is exactly who I mean, yes. I contain multitudes. Fun facts about bats and fungi. And wizards. And their mazes, you know. Don't sell yourself short. Bop, bop, bop. Yes, Mace Windu. The actor who portrayed him. That's Sam Jackson, who has a long history of like protest and freedom fighting type deals. Well, the reason I came from this store, oh well, you know, as one does. Not me. I kind of just popped into existence, just, you know, like wasn't there, and then suddenly, boom, like you wouldn't believe. I know 4 Sams: Sam Jackson, Uncle Sam, Ascend Sam, and Sam Ageless Empire. I mean, you know, funny enough, because Sam Jackson did play Uncle Sam at the Super Bowl. That's who he was portrayed. So, you know, kind of works out. So So either you're an alien or a robot. Maybe. Or something else entirely. Maybe I am a divine being. Who knows, you know? God, I need such an ego check. Somebody needs to sedate me. Oh my God. Or a skunk. No one has ever seen one of those being born. True. They do just, they come out of a tear in the space-time continuum. I coalesced from a flurry of bats. What, like Batman? You hit the sonic button and then they went, and then suddenly you were there. Oh my God. Who do you think will be, will do the next Super Bowl? Or is this Super Bowl worthy? We'll do the next. Yo, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Can I please buy a lock of your hair? I don't really sell anything, King. Sorry. No can do. Matter of fact, nobody's ever seen my hair before. I am faceless. I am unknown. Alas, that's the way it goes. Who would be? I mean, like, I don't know. There's contests that I'd love to see that I don't think we'll ever do the Super Bowl. You know, it's like, oh, I'd love to see it, but there's no shot they do it. You know, I do think I don't know how well it would go. Like, it would be a totally different vibe from what was just done. But somebody like an Adele or a Hosier would be interesting. It'd be a totally different vibe, but both of them have said they have no interest in ever doing it. Similarly, you know, I want 100 Gex. I want 100 Gex to be the next Super Bowl. That is what I want. Camilla is who I want. That's my priority. Don't bring the boys into the... Oh God, that one audio just lives in my mind. I watch too many TikToks with it. Leg hair is fine. Who says I got legs? Who says I got legs? I'm an unknowable being, you know. Yahweh in Genesis. I am the I am, you know. I am essence in its entirety. There's no material being to me. Just a voice in the ether. Well, I didn't canonize none of that. Oh my God. Spontaneous procreation. Oh my God. Immaculate conception. Yeah, that's... There was this thing about fleas. Huh? Blonde boys do it with blonde boys? I don't think Jesus was blonde. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I said my thing, so now I'm going back to fanfics. Have fun, King. Enjoy. Hope they are good. Hope you have fun reading. Anyway, I'll have to watch the Heat versus the Raptors. Oh yeah, it'll probably be a good guy. I was like, eh. Who are you pulling for though? I feel like the Heat haven't really been much since LeBron left. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're not really an Eastern Conference contender anymore. It's not fair. That's not fair to them. They're better than that. I shouldn't say that, but still. The Heat, well, best of luck to you. Oh, hey man, you'll do better than you'll do better than some other teams, you know, like the Hornets or the Nets or something like that. You know, they're not the worst team. I feel like this is blasphemy. Probably. What, me referring to myself as a divine being? Yeah, that's what that's the first commandment? Yeah, that's the first commandment. Like, you know, just me. Nobody else? You're not allowed to proclaim anybody else? Jesus tonight, or God. Blonde and white and blue eyes. Yeah, very muscular, very yoked. What? Jesus? Oh yeah, Jesus. Yes, of course. That's what's. Of course. Of course. I know who you mean. Hear me out. What if I got something other than chicken and rice tonight? Something else? What's even your point in that? It was a spontaneous generation. Much like the humble flea, Nap spontaneously generated. It's true. People left and I reloaded the chunk and then I was there. Just how it works, you know? I'm from a corrupted a corrupted world that got like updated too many times, you know? I'm back with a bird tongue. No! No, not a bird tongue. No. Oh, God. Well, I hope it was worth it. I hope whatever you had was delectable, King. Welcome back. Now, lads, what do we think about Nap spontaneously generated from slime, sand, or hollows of rock? I mean, probably slime, but I feel like that's infringement on somebody else's copyright. I can't be a Minecraft streamer associated with slime. That feels, yeah, I'm gonna get sued. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go with not that one. DoorDash just sent me last night. It was very expensive. Well, yeah, if you DoorDashed it, yeah. Everything DoorDashed is expensive. It's DoorDash. The pot pie was hot and it was meh. My lunch was had more flavor. Oh no, burnt tongue and it wasn't good. No. Would you like to hear a very comical joke? Lay it on me. Edward, you missed our discussion of musicals relating to the lore revolving around soup and past Napoleon. Devastated. Oh. You can hear the sandwich slapping together against the speaker. Bubble, I would love to hear your joke. Yeah. Why I work for them. I like money. You like money? I like money. Money. Oh, Eugene Krabs. What a card. Soup lore? Without me? No, it wasn't lore. It was talking about themes of past lore. It wasn't like lore. It was discourse. What category hurricane does Michael Jackson get stuck in? A category 3. Oh my god. That's so dumb and I love it. Oh my god. Okay, I was concerned you were going to say musicals related to the past and current life and mentioned one by name of C and ends in Cabaret. No, I wasn't going to mention Cabaret. Why? Should I be? I know there's issues currently going on with it, but you know. Soup discusses without me. All I said was that of the 4 playlists that exist, technically 5, but four key playlists that exist involving soup in one way or another. The one that goes that's specifically like because I do character design or character creation kind of thing entirely around playlists. I don't know, music's like a big thing to me, so I like doing creation that way where it kind of gives me a vibe. And in that playlist, the one that's specifically about his past history with a past Nap, 2 key songs that have informed lore at different times both come from the same musical, I'd said. And I was like, oh, I guess I thought that was funny. That's they're both from Anastasia, and one was the ballroom lore, and that had to do with the Once Upon a December, which is like one of the key songs from Anastasia, and you know, involves the ballroom. And so I was like, that works perfectly. And I love that it does, because it does feel like one of those elements of them, and how they interact with one another. You know, it's kind of like their thing. Oh, little guy. And the other is the reprise of Still / like the Never Flow, you know, which is like the argument with the whole like, stop playing these games on your blah, 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 you know. But that's a whole lot. Give that one a listen. See if you can figure out. if you give that one a listen, take your best shot. That one's not that one I don't has not truly been portrayed yet. Yo, and Galate, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. That one's more of one that's written about and has to do with the past history of the two. But yeah, those two are like deeply informing songs on the way those are. 1,600 gifted is wild. I know. Believe me, I know. Totally Human is a monster. He's a crazy person. They're far too kind. They've been far too kind over the last 4 years. And it's like, it does, I don't care that it's been 4 years. It's a crazy amount over 10 years. It's an insane thing. It scares me. It's altogether too kind. I can't possibly thank them enough. But yeah, it's an insane amount. You're not wrong. I need someone to write those songs down. I am doing dishes. Well, the crazy thing about Stream King is that it is recorded. The craziest thing about Stream is recorded. And we're at the 7:30 mark, so well, the 7:37 mark or whatever. So it's like, you know. But also, if somebody else writes them down for medicine, that would be helpful. I have another excellent dad joke. If anyone would like, lay it on me, dude. Lay it on me. Squirrel say, oh my god, Edwin. 50 subs every time he joins stream. He doesn't buy groceries or have rent. He could be like the Sultan of Brunei. It's still an insane amount of money. It's crazy. It's altogether too kind. I just play him. I play Minecraft with it. He's far too nice of an individual. I'm worried about human financials. So am I! People keep being like, oh no, he's good for... I don't know. That seems crazy. Or just... Now, you know, I have a bad memory. It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Mind like a steel trap. Pop. He's not as old. He has 2 jobs. He's an idiot. Then why does he... He shouldn't gift me. Oh my god. I'm going to have an aneurysm. What do cows do on the weekend? Do at the weekend. The movie. They go to the movies. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a bit of a Shaggy Dog joke. Oh my god. Joke of the century. Based. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, what do cows do on the weekend? They go on a trip to the movies. Oh god. What a time to be alive. Best investment of my life was the slide whistle. Truly the greatest thing I've ever purchased. I didn't buy anything. He eats the same mac and cheese every night. That's so concerning. That's so deeply concerning. it's interesting because one of those two songs, Medicine, I will preface, one will probably make more sense because it's been displayed in the lore. I don't know if the other one will make sense because I always forget what I haven't talked about. I have a Word doc with files for Minecraft. 86 pages. Yippee! 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 Of just different details that I've written down at different points over the years. I'm like, oh yeah, this should. It's because I do too much D&D, and so then I'm like, oh, I should have this, and I should have. Like, I've put too much like world building into it, where like I haven't even. But then and it's easy enough to write it down, but then you gotta actually build the thing. Like, oh, it's, you know, 86. Well, it's not all about soup and nap. Some of it's like, oh, here's what gods exist. Here's, you know, like here's impacts of them. You know. Like some of it's, you know, known civilizations to have past existed. Some of it is major stages of epochs of the world. What each nap did, what each nap was like, the end of each nap, why they, you know, so on and so forth, how the cycles work. Like, you know, it's like figuring that stuff out. You gotta figure it out at some point. I'll make fan art based on the music and endeavor to predict future plots based. That's the best part of foreshadowing because I get to guess. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Based. I will cry. Depending on which song you pick, so might you. I don't know. I may have to pause nap so I can listen to Rabbit Kittle's view. I need Ashton's playlist still. Not gonna lie. I won't. I'm not gonna share. I can tell. I mean, like, what's. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh no. I was gonna say I'll give you the first 5 songs, but I don't know if I should actually. Yeah, sure. Yeah, all right. So like the first 5 songs in that playlist are literally just like a version of "Lost on You" by LP. Tous les mêmes from Stroma. Achilles Come Down. Why'd you only call me when you're high by the Arctic Monkeys. And then, you know, a bunch of others that we're just not gonna get into. Oh, Two Birds, that's another one that's gonna oh, and then go Karma AJR, that's another one. I Like It, Cardi B. Judas, Lady Gaga. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of Lady Gaga for him. I don't know why. There's one album that Disease is a new Lady Gaga song that just got added to his album, actually, to his playlist. Great song. Same with Abracadabra. That didn't get added to him, but because I had to make a new character. I'm making a new character for a new campaign. Ashton's not gone. This is a secondary campaign, and so I was like, oh, I need to make a new character. And Abracadabra worked really good for that character. This is a Soup playlist? No, that's Ashton. That's a D&D character. I can tell you Soup's playlist. That's a different one, but that's Ashton, which Edward was specifically asking about. Those are the first. I think I did what, 5 or 6 songs. I skipped over a number of them because I'm like, I'm not admitting to what songs are in this. Neb said, quick, we need something queer for Ashton is crazy. No, that wasn't the reason. It was literally, oh my god. It's literally like the lyricism of those songs tie in deeply to elements of his life is more the case. Human will drop subs and then say he has $24 for food. Why would he do that? I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up if he does again. I need to like. I can't ban him. That would be like that's the. Can I disable his ability? Maybe? Oh my god. So to say, it's very gay for Soup. Not apply. Soup's not at all for. Yeah, no, that a lot of those are Ashton. Or all those songs listed were specifically for Ashton. That's because he's got a whole history of things. I think you need to actually send it to me, and I won't tell a soul. Please, Nap. I can't send it to you because it would give you my Spotify account name. I can't send it to you because then you. Oh my god, I can't be known. I can't be known. See my other public playlists? Oh god. You can't. I can't have people knowing what my music taste is. How am I gonna be mysterious? Nap going, I'm sure Twitch would let me not let them get revenue. I'm sure. Screenshot this. Oh, that does make sense actually. I could do that. You know what? Now that you mention it. Now that you mention it. Maybe. I don't really like, it's only typically like my DM, and then if I end up involved with another player, then like those are the people who get to hear the playlist usually until like the end of campaign. Then usually they get shit around. We've just been playing together for so long that like they know that I make these, and they're like, well, I want to hear it eventually, and I go, all right. Mainly because 9 times out of 10 they'll find something, because I always try to like I try to sometimes make ones even with songs that I don't necessarily like per se. They're just songs that I'm like, this fits. You know what I mean? It's, for lack of a better word, it's the same like thought process as like a James Gunn making a movie type thing, where he does a soundtrack first. Okay. Why is this place so full of Cameron? How do we get help? They say as they are on the phone. Oh my god. We want to hear it too. Wait, do you also want my D&D character playlists? I'm not sending. If you're looking for the hardcore world playlists, those will be released someday, but only after I die in the hardcore world. There's too many spoilers. There's too many things that I feel are genuinely like too telling. Have you ever noticed Naps always says cavern instead of caverns? Huh? What do you mean? Have you wait, menacing on my side here because my name is so consistent in pining on the disky. Oh. Oh no, your playlist, Nap. Slash Nap, please. All the playlists, please. All these D&D characters that I don't know. Oh my god. If you ever played D&D, by the way, highly recommend it. Great way to figure out what you want your character to be, rather than just like the classic like flaws, personality bond ideal element that they provide in the books. Like a really, I want your gym playlist. I don't believe you. I don't. Also, no, that one's definitely no. I listen to stuff. I listen to weird stuff when I work out. Stuff that's like nobody should listen. Like, it's not workout music. It's like, why is that your choice? That's never seen the light of day. Bop, bop, bop. Equals Discord. My name is, it still says Ashton Boy. Yeah, oh, I know. It'll be tragic when either he dies or you have to change it, or you change it. It'll be tragic. Yo, I'll do. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope life's been treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good, hopefully good. Baby Shark, 10 hours. How'd you know? How'd you know? And how'd you know I listened to Coco Melon for 30 hours straight, and that's how I go to the gym? I didn't know Ricky streamed, huh? How are we? I'm good, dude. I'm good. How are you? Who's Ricky? When he dies, it will be Ashton's boy. Sad. Oh my god, the former. Oh, it's the emo Scooby-Doo. I don't know why you think that one's emo, by the way. You've said that before. I was like, I like the way that this is slowed. Interested. Oh god, Nap, please don't be named Ricky. How'd you know? No, how'd you know? That's my name, no. I mean, honest to god, the 5D chess move would have just to have the name Napoleon. What if I do? What if my real name just is Napoleon? It could happen. It's a legitimate name. Does Ricky know about Doug's passing in RP? I don't. King, are you having a stroke? I don't know who Ricky nor Doug are. Like from The Walking Dead? Canceling my sub now. Right before the 4 years. Oh my god. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Really? Of all the things. If I happened to be named Napoleon or Ricky in real life, it would do you. You know what, fam? No offense to all the Rickies out there. Oh my god. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh my god. No, just Ricky. Oh, okay, of course. I do have a D&D character called Doug. Well, Dog, but close enough. Sir, this is a Wendy. I couldn't. I like that there are like certain names. If I had certain names, I'm just like, I'm out. Listen, I can't stick with it. Your name's Ricky? If your name's Christopher? No, I'm gone, man. I'm gone. Oh my god. If you're a Jonathan? No. That's no. Maybe my name's Tyler. Who knows? Maybe I want Nap's name to be like James for the vibe. I don't know why. What vibe is that? You're not a Ricky. Maybe. Hey, Ricky, come on. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't work. Hey, my name's Ricky. What's going on? No, that sounds awful. Cancelled. Oh my god. Perhaps Dominique. Yeah, maybe my name's Dominique. You are not a Tyler. Maybe. God, please don't be named Tyler. Oh my god. Maybe that's my full name and I just go by like Ty instead, you know? Just T-Y. Oh my god. The market is oversaturated. True. Objectively bad name to have. I know this by now. Why is it an objectively bad? Oh my god. Maybe my name's Alexander and I'm actually just like what's the word I'm looking for? What's it? Mello said it earlier today. The thing from Tumblr, the thing where you like are like attached to like one character, or you see yourself in that character a lot. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm that. Kindred. That's it. Maybe I'm a kindred spirit with with Alexander Hamilton. You never know. Maybe my name is George, and I love George Washington. Who knows? Alexander the Not So Great. Devastated. That's foul. How could you? Hi is so much worse. I can see your parents naming you Alexander. It's nerdy. That's fair. I mean, less the nerdy element and more the, what'd you call it? Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. What I will say is more like the, I don't know, no, I can't say that. I know the naming conventions they used for me and all my siblings, but it gives way too much away. George, no. Hey, maybe I'm like a little monkey. Maybe I'm curious George. Nap, I think you may already kin various historical figures. I don't think I do. I don't really know what that means. Like, it's been explained, but outside of like an interest in them as like historical figures, nah, not really. I mean, my name is Napoleon on these, namely because it's not usually taken anyways. And also because I thought it'd be funny. There's a real Napoleon VII that exists. And I think it'd be funny to overtake him in Google search results. I think that'd be hilarious. I also got a barbecue brand to compete with. That would make you a theater kid, Nap. Well, given that I'm not one of those, bad news, Nap. You're already a kinney of historical figure. But what do you mean? Oh, so they had a theme. That's pretty nerdy. Not a theme, a convention. That's yeah. Anyway, yeah, sure. Call it a theme. Call it a theme. That's probably the easiest way to describe it. I imagine it's more like garlic flavored names in your family. I don't even know what that's meant to mean. I've never had garlic in my life. I don't even know. Oh, hello. Where did he come from? Did he? He hasn't like found the. No, he hasn't. He hasn't found anything, right? He's just here. I'm pretty sure he's just... But how did he find his way here? I don't like that he's here. I don't like that he's here. I don't like that any of them are here. I want them gone. I want them gone. I want them gone. I want them gone. Okay. They're gone. Okay. Guy sucked. Guy was the worst. I know, right? Can you believe it? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, maybe, but I think they're gonna be gone. I think I've done away with them. I think they're gonna stay away. It's for the best. It's for the best. What? I had to deal with the guy. He got dunked on. I dunked on him. He needed to get a big boom. Listen, I dunked on him. I jumped down and got rid of him. He was diced up and done away with. It had to be done. It had to be done. No, I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me at all. Next thing you're gonna say is that what, I use a stream deck and it lagged and I went to hit the Spotify button, but it hadn't changed its feature yet, and so it used an audio out of a different folder when it shouldn't have? No. It truly is the perfect balance of the two. Anyway, I just had to gather some dirt from there. I don't know where those pillagers came from, but oh, that one, he was alone too. That was weird. But thankfully, if he was any sort of scout, he's done away with now. He's not going to go anywhere near the caves. Imagine that happened with a king. Oh my god. That would be... part of me is like, I feel like I'd accept it, and another part of it... Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, my anonymity, it's never going to be forever, I don't think. Not by my own hand. I just, I have no belief or faith that I'll be able to keep it up forever, you know? I mean, obviously, there's like, I would hope to get to reveal it on my own terms. But I'm sure if somebody, there's enough information out there, I'm sure. You guys know that I'm from Bermuda, you know this, it's fine, but, it's Bermuda, so it's fine. But, listen. I gotta make dinner at some point. I don't know what you mean. Done, what do you mean? I don't know. Nothing happened, what are you talking about? But it's like, listen, at some point, it'll probably come out. I hope to be able to be the one to do it. I don't know if I'll still do it when I said I would. I originally, way back when, said, not that we're anywhere close per se, I'd said at 100,000 YouTube subs. And that was back when I was like, yeah, it's never gonna happen. And now I'm like, oh, I have jumped like 20K in a year. Oh, at that rate, in like 3 years, I would be there. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Maybe this is more possible than I was once thinking. But I upkeep the anonymity. The reason I do, kind of like I talked about earlier on stream, because sometimes you get weirdos, and by God, am I glad that I've always used VPNs in the way that I have, because they try to track your IP, and then they send you photos of buildings around the place that they're like, I know where you are, and I go, you got me, and it's funny because they don't. They send me a photo of Bermuda, which is funny, but also a little unhinged and crazy and a little unnerving. But I like the anonymity, the vibe with whatever. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I still will. I mean, there's elements that I think would be easier. Like, for instance, actually, I can talk about this a little more because I got confirmation. So yeah, there's a director who I talked about before who contacted me, who's making a horror movie, an indie horror movie that they're trying to get funded, and they want me to be involved in part of the process as a promotional partner when it's later in stages. But some elements of it, it's like, oh, I won't be able to do because I'm a faceless individual. Like, I won't be able to do set visits, and I won't be able to do like, it sounds really cool. It's like a really personal story for them and stuff like that. But about like I think it's endometriosis or whatever. Anyway, she's great. I love her. I've talked to her and stuff like that. Yes, ironic. The irony. Listen. And so it's this thing where I'm like, okay, yeah, and I'm like, oh, I guess this will limit some opportunity, like interviews with the cast. They're going to festivals. Like, they were like, oh yeah, we can take you, like, because they were like, it's too shoestring budget to offer proper payment. But they're like, well, we can take you, like, we'll give you tickets to the festival circuits, and so you can go to like the Sundance and Cannes film festivals and stuff like that. And I was like, that'd be sick. But also, I'm a faceless man, so. So, it's some stuff like that where I'm like, oh, I guess, I don't know. If it happens someday, I hope it'll be on my terms, but I'm of no delusion that I'll be able to keep it secret forever. Cardboard box of your Minecraft skin and wear it IRL. I think I would be forcibly removed from the festival. We can incorporate a mask. Oh man, yeah, I'm just really, really COVID conscious. Do one of those paper crafts. Do a mask. It's like, who knows where we'll be. Like, the thing hasn't started full filming yet. It's still getting it's still getting off the ground, you know. So who knows where I will be? Maybe we'll be at a point where it won't be as much of an issue. But it's a really cool thing. I'm very interested. I just enjoy anonymity. It's been a really enjoyable thing to have. Is like something I can always rely on. The fact that I'm like, people can send me weird messages, but I know for certain that they don't really know anything about me, or they don't know me, or they don't know where I am. I mean, they just gotta listen to stream for a little bit and they can probably guess, but still, like, okay, but like, okay, I live in Bermuda, but as you all know about Bermuda, you can be in one of the districts even and still never find a certain person. Bermuda's a very populated place, you know? There's a lot of, some people say about Bermuda that it's, you know, it's like it never takes a rest. Never takes any naps, you know? I think that's what they say about it. Wear Juggalo makeup. Oh my god. Yeah. Let me wear some insane clown posse makeup. You're so right, King. But like, I'm very willing to do me a solid for 44 months of dedication. Hey man, if it becomes more of a thing, mayhaps. I was on the same block once and couldn't locate someone. What can I say? This is my favorite bit, to be honest. What can I say? The city that never falls asleep. No, that doesn't sound right. I think people say Bermuda is like the village that never naps. I think that's what they say. City that never falls asleep. That sounds garish. All right. Nah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't even. You know, that doesn't make sense. But anyway, my point being, you know, so like I can still rest assured that I'm like, you know, even if people can listen to that much and be like, I have a general idea. It's like, it's a lot of general in there, you know. How can they never nap? They never nap because I am all of the nap. I keep all the nap to myself. How can they never nap if you live there? They don't know about my streams. See, I don't tell anybody in the village about my streams. You know, when I'm out plowing the fields and stuff like that, because, you know, I live in such rustic village settings. Got my Sammy for the first time from DBI School Play, so let's go. Let's see if it's decent. I keep seeing Sammy and I keep thinking you're talking about... Never mind. Never mind. I was kind of expecting a sub. It's not that. Bad first impression, Cotton. Old move. Let's see how it works out. In any event, we got some dirt up for the next go around, which what we're gonna be doing is we got the wood we need now, and we got which I kind of thought this stream might just be more resource collecting than anything, but in the next go we will continue to fill in that area and then build up a street, because I want to make this city actually look more city-ish as we go forward, you know. I've been sent to say an apartment, that is all. Well, on that note, I hope that'll die someday. I know it. It has to. Edward, thank you so much for the gifted, dude. You didn't have to do it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. You didn't have to do that. That's so kind. Thank you so much. Here's a very realistic depiction of a panic attack. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? I'm a walking panic attack? What do you mean? I like character naps, crash out. It's delightful. Hey, you know, for Eagle listeners, You may have learned something a bit more out of that or not. I don't know. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. For the bit, do it for the Vine. My God, it's been a decade. Speaking of Vine booms, Chatters. I hope you've all had a wonderful evening. I hope you've had a great week. And you know, it's a meme for when Pussy Boots came out. Oh my God. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you next time, Chatters. Next time. Bye, Chat. Bye. Bye, Chat. Bye, Chat.